Hey, Big Chief. I know you're used to spending Christmas with one of us, but this year you get to spend Christmas with both of us.
You know, we just want to spend our special days with you. You understand, right?
Well, I mean, everything's so different this year, but I mean, sounds like I'm getting 2 Christmases. Oh wait, does that mean I have to make double the graphics this year?
Yep, good luck.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop, Spicy City.
Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
Karen Cook here, full-time agent with Young Real Estate, LLC. Real estate isn't my side job, it's my career. I'm committed to your goals full-time. So let's get started today.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
We're not saying we'll bubble wrap your money, but we do protect it like family. At First State Bank and Trust, your money is safe with us. First State Bank and Trust.
Since 1984, Bagby Wealth Management has assisted clients in reaching their personalized financial goals. Whether it's retirement, investments, or securing your family's future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. For more information, please call or visit our office in Dexter today. Your path starts here.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology, so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
Hi, I'm Karen Cook with Young Real Estate, and this home checks all the boxes.
Step into timeless charm with this truly unique 4-bedroom, 2-bath brick home situated on 4 lots.
So let's get your showing on the books. Call or text me today.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
Each morning as the sun rises, we get to work, right here in our own community, crafting cabinets with precision and care. Dedicated hands bring wood to life, shaping not just cabinets, but tradition, proudly supporting the families and values we share. From our family to your home. WW Wood Products. Built here, built strong.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, Big Chief. I know you're used to spending Christmas with one of us, but this year you get to spend Christmas with both of us.
You know, we just want to spend our special days with you. You understand, right?
Well, I mean, everything's so different this year, but I mean, it sounds like I'm getting 2 Christmases. Oh wait, does that mean I have to make double the graphics this year?
Yep, good luck.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop,
Spicy City. Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
Karen Cook here, full-time agent with Young Real Estate, LLC. Real estate isn't my side job, it's my career. I'm committed to your goals full-time. So let's get started today.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
We're not saying we'll bubble wrap your money, but we do protect it like family. At First State Bank and Trust, your money is safe with us. First State Bank and Trust.
Since 1984, Bagby Wealth Management has assisted clients in reaching their personalized financial goals. Whether it's retirement, investments, or securing your family's future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. For more information, please call or visit our office in Dexter today. Your path starts here.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
Ready, set, let's go. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up, going all the way up. There's nothing you can do to stop it. I've been on the way up cause I know I'm popping. Hits, no misses. Clean up like the dishes. Ain't no point telling me to stop cause I won't listen. Every level got a new devil. I'ma give them hell cause I'm leveling up. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level, leveling up.
Good evening and welcome to a rare Thursday night under the lights for a game of the 2025 regular season football broadcast on Aycorp Sports. We are coming to you from the campus of New Madrid County Central, where the Eagles are set to take on the Portageville Bulldogs. Alongside my broadcast partner, Coach James Hodges, I am Bobby Alford. James, it's been a fun football season, and guess what? We still got another one tonight and tomorrow night.
I agree, Bobby. The season seems to have flown by as always. Every year on Aycorp Sports, this game has been on the schedule. It has been a great matchup through the last several years. Tonight, each team comes in with identical Form 4 records. So it is a battle to see which team ends their season over 500 and which team is under 500. The Portageville Bulldogs is currently third in the Class 1 District 1 standings behind the Charleston Blue Jays and the Saxony Lutheran Crusaders. New Madrid County Central Eagles stand in fifth in Class 2 District 1, but within 10 points of first place. The Bulldogs rely heavily on their ground game to move the football with a group of running backs led by Antonio Higginbottom, and New Madrid County Central's offense is more diverse, led by 1,000-yard passer Caleb Moore and 1,000-yard rusher Charlie Rosano.
Talking about those guys, Charlie Rosano, he's going to lead the pack for him on that ground game. And the senior running back comes in, he's looked strong this year. He's put up good yards. Not many weeks he comes in and has a bad game, James. I think he's going to be a major part of what happens here tonight.
Yeah, I had New Madrid County Central at East Prairie week 2, and that was a heck of a game with New Madrid County Central coming back and winning 44-40, I believe. And Moore and Rosano had a good game. I think Moore threw a pick or two, but the Eagles of New Madrid County Central were able to outlast the East Prairie Eagles, who've had a tough season. So this battle in New Madrid County is going to be a good one tonight, Bobby. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and then you look at some of those receivers as well for New Madrid. Malachi Hughes, 18 receptions for 359 yards. And Jaden Williams, he has 20 receptions for 350 yards. Now, they have some more guys involved, but, those are big numbers just for one kid on a team to have that many. And they've got two, James. They like to throw the ball around a little bit.
Yeah, they're slinging around the yard. I seen playing Jaquan Jones, averaging 23.8 yards. And along with that, Jack Pipkin, they're going to use him. He does a fine job from the linebacker position. And then Brandon Waters and Jerome Guest, they'll mix in there too as well, Bobby.
And also, when you take a look at the Portageville team, they're not a huge passing attack team, only 558 yards through the air this year. They're just going to give you a steady dose of run, as you said, led by Antonio Hickenbottom, but they depend heavily on a good defense, sound play there, and minimal mistakes, and that's got to be key for Portageville tonight.
Yeah, keep the mistakes down. I know Max Warren does a great job, the senior quarterback. Just saw coming off his homecoming king win, and he does a great job. Looks like we're going to go to break here as the anthem.
Yes, we will be right back here after the national anthem, folks. Stay tuned.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
Hi, I'm Karen Cook with Young Real Estate, and this home checks all the boxes.
Step into timeless charm with this truly unique 4-bedroom, 2-bath brick home situated on 4 lots.
So let's get your showing on the books. Call or text me today.
Welcome back to Portageville. James, kind of going through the teams. Let's hop into something really fun now, districts. Let's start with New Madrid County Central's district. St. Pius is at the top of that, then Crothersville there. A long way to go for New Madrid County. They're fighting, jockeying for position there. Now, they're not going to get to first, but they're still trying to up themselves in those standings to get at least one home game before they hit the road. And the way they've played this year, they've got a chance.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's kind of a log jam there. They're sitting right now currently at 37.45 points, right behind Jefferson with 41.09, and then St. Vincent right above them with 41.36. So,
and they've got to watch Kelly right behind them. They're not that far away, and Kelly has played solid this year, but sometimes a little inconsistent. But that's a worry as well, because I think Kelly's only 1 point behind him, though, less than a point. So New Madrid really does not need to slip up here tonight.
Yeah, Kelly's just sitting there, 36.72. East Prairie's kind of the only one out of it. I think they're just talking to their coaches. They're waiting to see if they're going to go north to Festus and play St. Pius or south to Crothersville. East Prairie's going up to Fredericktown tomorrow night. I think both teams are 1-7. So New Madrid County Central definitely could do some jumping here as we're getting ready for the coin toss.
And now, as we'll get to watch the coin toss on TV here, let's talk about Portageville, because Portageville gets really interesting. So we've got Saxony Lutheran sitting 1, Charleston sitting 2, who beat Saxony, and then Portageville's 3, who Charleston beat Portageville. So no matter what happens this weekend, Charleston is playing a big school as well, Sykeston, so they'll get extra points for that. But Charleston will jump Saxony Lutheran. Charleston's going to win this district. They are going to finish first and get the first round bye.
Yeah, Charleston, they went up to SEMO earlier this year, and they beat the Saxony Lutheran Crusaders, so head-to-head. So they would definitely leapfrog, so that's a done deal.
But it gets interesting with Saxony Lutheran and Portageville, and it all hangs on tonight and tomorrow night's games.
It is. So both teams here in the Battle of New Madrid County, both teams have a lot to play for here, Bobby. like you said, you're looking at New Madrid County Central possibly hosting a first-round game, and Portageville's definitely got something to play for, so it should be an interesting night.
Yeah, I think looking at this game the way it could end up, I think this game is more important in Portageville when you look at home field, because they could get 2 home field games versus just one that New Madrid could gain out of this. So that's the reason I think it's more important for Portageville in this game to win it. But I think it's important to both teams. They're going to want to win this. But I just think Portageville looks at this game as, man, we have a chance to really improve our standings if they can, in fact, indeed jump the Saxony Lutheran Crusaders.
Yeah, it's correct. And they, anytime they could be facing off in a rivalry game of another sort, kind of regional as far as their neighbor to the south, the Hayti Indians. So home field would be very important for the Portageville Bulldogs as we get ready for kickoff. Appears New Madrid County Central is going to kick off, and Portageville is going to receive as we get ready here.
We are set for action here on a Thursday night from Portageville. Here we go. It is going to be a short kick taken upfield there, and at about his 25, he's going to push forward. He's got room to the outside, now to the 50, now to the 40, cuts back inside, and taken down near the 35-yard line of New Madrid. So a very good start to the football game for the Portageville Bulldogs.
Yeah, he was explosive there coming around on the far side, and Portageville, Higginbottom will take them all the way to the 34-yard line of New Madrid County Central.
And a flag will bring that back considerably. That's going to come all the way back. The flag is at the 40, so that'll be a 10-yard spot foul, so it takes them back to the 30-yard line to start this drive. And out to the field comes the starting quarterback, Max Warren. He is 26 of 45 throwing the football this season with 558 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. That 6 interceptions passing the football, James, has me a little worried with the speed of the defensive backs of New Madrid.
Yeah, they're definitely a big play team. Like I said, I've seen them firsthand week 2, and if you're Max Warren, you want to play a clean game here, and you don't want this to be your final home game here.
Double backs here. There's a fumbled snap, and looks like Hickenbottom just lays on that. So that goes for a loss right away. A 25-yard difference in penalties there when that was brought back on the hold as well.
Yeah, definitely a deflator for the Portageville Bulldogs as they're wanting to come out here and establish the home field.
That is Brody Warren, number 20. He is in front of Hickenbottom there in the backfield. Here's a snap. That is to Hickenbottom. He's going to push forward a pickup of maybe a yard or so before New Madrid stacks him up there.
Yeah, looked like big number 55 got in there for New Madrid County Central. That's Isaac Smith, sophomore, offensive and defensive lineman for the Eagles.
Yeah, that's a big man right there in the middle for New Madrid, number 55. Isaac Smith giving him sizable difference up front. Here's a play. It's going to be roll out near side. He's going to throw that downfield, and it is going to be picked. Dropped.
Oh, wow.
The pick was dropped in and out of the hands of Zamiris Jones for the New Madrid County Eagles. So that will bring up a 4th and 12 situation on the field.
And we just talked about it, Bobby. New Madrid County Central, they had one right on the sideline of Portageville, and it went right through the wickets. Big opportunity there missed for the Eagles.
So Portageville 2 punt. It looks like number 9, Evan Windsor. He will punt. And New Madrid, a different formation. You don't see this much. This is definitely a return formation. There's a kick. It's going to be short and not returned. They're just going to let that roll inside the 40 down to the 38-yard line. So that's where the Eagles will start out with their first possession of this football game.
Yeah, ball is down by number 24, Caden Jones, the freshman, in for the Portageville Bulldogs. So New Madrid County Central will take over 1st and 10 on their own 38-yard line over here on the right hash.
And that brings up Caleb Moore, the quarterback. He is 69 of 123 this year for 1,228 yards, 13 TDs, and only 3 interceptions. So Caleb Moore takes care of the football very well.
Yeah, Moore does a great job. It's fun. I think he's a good wrestler, too, in the winter for the New Madrid County Central Eagles.
James, I am looking. I think they will cover now on the line. I was looking at that formation. I was like, man, I think they've got one covered up, but I think they've got it here. There's a man in motion. That's going to be a hand going far side. He's got a little room to run to the outside now. Cut back inside. Good yards there, and he's going to be stood up for about a gain of 8 there. That is number 1, B.J. Minner on the carry.
And a nice kick-out block over on the far side. I believe that was number 5, Jaden Williams, for the New Madrid County Central Eagles.
And I'm going to tell you, number 1 there, Minner, if your last name is Minner and you're from New Madrid, you're expecting them to be an athlete, right?
Yeah, that's Byron Minner, and a lot of those Minner names have come through. I think some of those guys have played for the Kansas Jayhawks, and that's a name that's run through the years at New Madrid County Central.
New Madrid double back set here with the quarterback Moore. Here is going to be the hand of Minner inside, and he pushes forward for the first down there. So New Madrid will move the sticks here.
Yeah, tripped up there at the bottom of that pile. Number 53, Maxie Ordez, sophomore defensive lineman for the Bulldogs.
So the Eagles have that now 1st and 10, ball at the midfield. Single setback now, 1 receiver to the top, 2 to the bottom. Here's the snap, low snap's going to be handed to Rosano. He's going to take that, that is not Rosano, excuse me. He is going to take it down to inside the 40. That is number 8, Malachi Hughes on the run.
He's dragged down there by number 11, Parker Laws, sophomore defensive lineman for the Bulldogs.
James, I do not see Rosano on the field. He may not be dressed tonight. I have yet to see a 21.
I've not, and that would definitely come into play here, Bobby.
Which explains the leading rusher not getting any carries right now and it going to Minner and Malachi Hughes, who is still in the backfield. That's Minner in motion. That is a fake hand, goes to Hughes. So he's going to get it outside with the room to cut it up and gets down to the 35-yard line there, taken down by number 1, Antonio Hickenbottom.
Yeah, nice play by Hickenbottom, coming up there and bringing the running back down there on the close sideline.
So right now, New Madrid playing solid up front, and they are moving the ball very easily.
Yeah, definitely taking their time here, getting the play call in. That could come into play maybe with Rosano. We don't know. Maybe he was a late scratch. And we'll see if they'll go tempo here later on in the game.
Pistol formation here with Moore. Here's the pitch outside to Minner. He's got that. He's going to turn the corner. He has first down yardage and more as he is going to take that down to inside the 20-yard line now.
Yeah, nice tackle there on the far side by number 30, C.J. Miller. The freshman getting some playing time at the linebacker position for Coach Aaron Bidwell here in his first year for Portageville. And another first down for New Madrid County Central.
So 1st and 10 now. That is Minner beside the quarterback Moore. He puts a man in motion. That's going to go a hand far side there. He's going to cut it upfield and out of bounds after about a pickup of 5. That is number 5, Jaden Williams on the run, the sophomore.
Yeah, just not much room over on the sidelines here at Vickery Stadium. He's tackled out of bounds by number 8, James Shalley, another sophomore linebacker for the Bulldogs. A lot of sophomores here. We're calling in the early going for both teams, Bobby.
Yeah, we got a false start, so that will go against New Madrid County, so that will back them up on the play.
So both teams kind of shooting themselves in the foot, so to speak, here in the early going. Stubbing their toe.
I want to give a big shout out. I don't know if he's listening tonight or not, but A.J. Larry, who played here, he is now playing at Evangel. He plays with my son up there. I've gotten to see him play several times this year. Folks here would know, and that's a nice run by Hughes there up for a gain of a couple. Folks would love to know that he is a starting guard for the Evangel football team over there. So he's having a fine season as well there on the inside of that line.
And shout out to your son. I saw he had his first collegiate tackle. That's a big deal. It made a heck of a play over on the far sideline. Saw a little footage on that earlier this week. So heck of a job by Nolan Alford as well.
Yeah, here is Moore. He's in the gun with Hughes beside him. I remember this very field on the broadcast is where I first laid eyes on H.A. Larry, and I was like, wow, this is a big guy, and played in the middle on defense, and I was really impressed with him. Here's Moore. He's going to look to pass. He's going to throw that, and it is going to be tipped in the air and incomplete, almost picked. The right situation for the Portageville Bulldogs to get a turnover, and both teams now have dropped opportunities to have interceptions.
Yeah, it had to look like a big beach ball coming in there for number 9, Evan Windsor, another sophomore defensive back for Coach Aaron Bidwell. So both teams have had some chances to get some picks here in the early going.
So that'll bring up a 3rd and 12 now. So 3rd and long. Let's see if the Bulldogs decide to try to put any pressure on the quarterback here. Again, Moore generally does not throw a whole lot of picks, only 3 on the season. That is Hughes to his left. They've got 3 at the top, 1 at the bottom here. That's going to be out quick. That is caught there by number 5, Williams. He's got it upfield. Nice gain short of the first. And I'm sure this is 4-down territory.
Yeah, nice pop there coming in by number 9, the aforementioned Evan Windsor. And another penalty here, this time on the offense, Bobby.
Well, another tough one. You're down there near a 4th and 1, 4th and 2, and then back it up again. Loss of 5 on the plays on the false start.
Sorry, illegal formation. Illegal formation. Bring up 3rd and 17 for New Madrid County Central.
We would check the field and see that it looks like it's going to be Hughes may be the running back here, so you'll have Williams and Minner probably your 2 biggest targets as wideouts. Hughes is in the backfield with Moore. 2-2 set for the Eagles. Here's the play. Moore looks left. Still looks left. He's going to go to the end zone, and it is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. A big play there, and I don't see the flag, and there is a flag. It's right at the 35-yard line, I do believe.
You know what set that play up, Bobby, is the pump fake by Caleb Moore there.
Yeah, he sold it well and was looking to the outside and then all of a sudden deep, but the flag at the 35 leads me to believe it's going to be a holding and coming back. And a false start, so that's going to come back again. So 3rd and 17 now goes to 3rd and 22, I believe.
So both teams, both offenses stubbing their toe there. Here as we're just over 6 minutes left to play here in the first quarter from Portageville.
4-down territory still, though, for the Eagles. They're inside the 40.
3rd and long for the Eagles.
So Moore set again. He's got that. He's going to hand that to Hughes inside. He takes it up the middle of the field. Nice gain there. Pickup of probably about 11 or 12 on the play. It's going to set up a 4th and 12, I believe.
And how about the lead block there by big number 55, Isaac Smith, another sophomore for Coach Tyler Fullhart's Eagles.
So 4th and 12 for the Eagles here.
And Bobby, that's manageable. I like the play call. Now you got a shot here. 4th and 12, your options. So we'll see what Coach Bidwell comes up with.
Yeah, and he knew it was 4-down territory, so 2 shots to get this right here.
Fullhart, I should say, yes.
So that is Minner in the backfield with Moore now. That is Hughes in motion. Look to pass is Moore. He's got pressure coming, and he's going to be taken down. And the Bulldogs take him for a sack just past the 35-yard line or so.
Yeah, Portageville defense coordinator dialing up some heat. We have pressure coming in for big Jacob Altice. And number 52, Tavion Bogan. Tell you what, Altice's brother did a heck of a job for Portageville last year. His first name escapes me. But
so Bulldogs take over on 1st down here now. Hickenbottom is your receiver all the way to the inside of the slot there. Brody Warren, the running back. Here's a play, goes inside to Warren, and he's going to get it upfield. Nice play there on 1st down. That's a pickup of about 7 on the play. So a nice pickup on 1st, and I was almost mistaken the football flying through the air for a flag, but it is not.
Yeah, Bobby, those Warren boys, they're cousins. It's looks like Brody wearing the same number as his father, Jarrett Warren. I played against many years. Max, the son of John.
Warren in the backfield again. Here's the snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper this time. He takes it upfield for maybe a gain of 2 on the play right at the first down marker. That was number 7, I believe, Max Warren on the carry. So 3rd and 1 situation for the Bulldogs.
Both teams kind of taking their time. Portageville using the play cards, but being deliberate, getting the play call in.
Warren takes his time. He has his team set here.
Looks like they're trying to go for a hard count.
Yep, that's a snap taken. I don't think he got it. I think he is short of the line of game there. Boy. So Warren is stacked up there, Brody that is, and he went backwards on the play.
And how about Caleb Moore, Bobby, doing it on both sides of the ball? He filled that up, making a heck of a play for his Eagles.
Offense stays on the field as the ball is at the 40-yard line. Hickenbottom now your deep back. It stays 4th and a long 1 here. Warren is set. He has it. He's going to hand that to Hickenbottom. He's going to go upfield, and I believe he is going to have that first down. I think he's just past the line.
Yeah, I think he fell forward. Number 1, B.J. Minner got in on that, but I think they're going to take a measurement here.
Well, that is awful close. When you look across the field, it is lying at the 41. I think of the nose of the ball, sir. I think they're going to get it.
Yeah, they're going to take an official's timeout and take a measurement. So we should know.
So we'll have a pause in action. And, you know, really one thing I'm looking at, too, when I'm looking at this New Madrid defense, James, notice the corners, they're all up tight, playing tight coverage, you know. So that tells me they feel like their speed is good enough. You're not going to beat them over the top. So they're going to cut off the underneath route, nothing over the top. Nobody's in the middle of the field. That is a great opportunity for a tight end dump. And the Bulldogs get the first down on that play. But to continue that, you know, that's something I don't think Portageville has to use now in this football game, but as this game ages and you watch the way the Eagles play defense, you know, that's something you may want to keep in your hip pocket. That middle of the field seems to be open all the time.
Yeah, sure Coach Bidwell will see that, and they may take a shot down the middle as the game progresses.
Here's the play. Warren's going to pass this now. He's going to throw it. Deep ball over the top, and it is incomplete. That is intended for number 11, Parker Laws on the play.
Boy, nice coverage there by number 7, Jones, the senior defensive back for New Madrid County Central.
Jaquan Jones got there, right there with him step for step. Over the top, he had the opportunity to make the catch in and out of the hands.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the 41-yard line of Portageville.
James, maybe one of the best rivalries in all of the Boot Heel right here. Portageville and New Madrid. There are families split over this, who husband and wives cheering for different teams here because of the schools they went to.
It is, and we're glad to be bringing it to you folks here at Aycorp Sports.
So we have got a pause in the action. It is a dead ball delay of game against the Bulldogs.
That's a bad penalty there, Bobby.
Well, and the tougher part of that, you know, you're coming off an incomplete pass. So, you know, that's a part where the quarterback's looking over to get that sign. That should come early and quick.
Right.
It's already incomplete, and you're not trying to move downfield and get your team set up again. He puts a man in motion as Warren. Here's a play. It's going to be a pitch outside to Hickenbottom. He's going to come near sideline and out of bounds at about the 42-yard line there.
Boy, a heck of a block there on the edge by number 11, Parker Laws, for the Bulldogs.
So a 2nd and 15 now turns into about a 3rd and 8 on the play.
Portageville checking the wristband as the play call comes in.
Hickenbottom is the running back in the backfield here. New Madrid jumps. That's going to pick up 5 yards. So that'll take it to a 3rd and 3 now.
Yeah, I like the play call by Coach Bidwell. Definitely a lot more manageable of a third down play here for Bobby, for the Bulldogs.
Well, and so, James, let's go back to the playing days. And I know you played linebacker, but the responsibility on third down to keep from jumping is what? Eyes to the football?
Now, at linebacker, we'd always watch the guards. And usually the guards are going to take you where the ball is. The defensive line has got to watch the football. Absolutely.
Yeah. And here's a pitch outside to Hickenbottom on 3rd and 3. He's going to get upfield, and it's going to be a first down if it stands. 2 flags on the play.
Nice roll tackle on the far side. And, Bobby, that flag came in from the referee in the back.
Yes, so let's go back to that as we're waiting on this call here. Looks like going to hold against Portageville, so that backs them up. So it races first down. So explain to the reviewers at home. So the defense, we understand the defensive line on the ball because they're right over the top of it. Why do you say the guard's going to take you to the ball? That's where the linebackers look. Why do they look at the guards? How does that take you to the ball? Explain that for us.
Yeah, usually the guards, most of them, they're going to pull to the opposite side. Some teams will pull, a guard and tackle. But I was always taught to read the guard. They're going to take you to the ball. But definitely a situation like that, defensive line, you want to watch the football. I always had a stick as a coach, and we would use that to kind of pull and go in all the time because you got to go on hard counts, and you got to be able to discipline enough to go on 2 or first sound or whatever it may be.
3rd and 13 here, passing situation for the Bulldogs. Here it is, going to be inside hand to Brody Warren, up and really no gain on the play, maybe a yard or so. So that will bring up a 4th and 11.
Yeah, number 54 in there for New Madrid County Central on the tackle. That is
Braden Ivy.
Braden Ivy. That's my neighbor.
How about that?
One street over.
Yes, it looks like a punt team is going to come in for the Bulldogs here. So, and interesting, going back to that last part. So the guard, when you see that pull guard, now how many times does that get you messed up? A counter play, guard pulls going back. What is your reaction there? How do you read that? How do you react to it?
Yeah, the play that would always get me would be the draw as the play comes in. I'll finish my thought on that. But I would play, at SEMO, I was the wheel linebacker, so I was on the weak side. But in high school, we ran a 4-4 defense. I was on the inside. We would have flow from the outside linebackers coming in, and if everybody does their job, the defense was set up for the linebacker to make the tackle. And you want those defensive linemen watching the football and eating up blocks so the linebackers could fill and make the play.
So New Madrid takes over. They sit with the ball at the 28-yard line of their own. Looks to be Minner in the backfield. That is going to be a pitch outside to Minner. He's going to cut it upfield. Very nice gain there on first down. Still on his feet. Pickup of about 7 on the play. So nice yards on first down there. That is up to the 36-yard line.
One nice block over on the far side by the aforementioned Brendan Ivy for New Madrid County Central. Had the pleasure of watching that young man grown up, and he's grown up to be a fine football player for Coach Fullhart's Eagles.
Now, 3 of the bottom, 1 right top. I'm thinking somebody's got to be up on the line for New Madrid. I don't think they've got enough up on the line. I think the wide receiver at the bottom, James, may have to step up.
Yeah, he's not even checking with the receiver. I always taught my guys, you check with the receiver. Am I on? Am I on? Am I off? Am I off?
And he looks off. The ball's at the 41, and he is off the line. No flag, so they had enough. Here's Moore rolling out. He looks again, and he just gets out of there. So
yeah,
incomplete pass.
He was flushed out of the pocket, just threw that at the feet of the chain crew over there on the far sideline. I'm with you, Bobby. I never saw the receiver check with the official. It appeared they didn't have enough, but.
Well, as I looked at that, they had 5, so 4 wide. There's 4. The running back's 5, quarterback is 6, and 5 linemen. So you have 5 linemen on the line and 1 receiver. The other is not. You got to have 7 on the line. And I thought then, the 2 inside receivers be covered up. Here's the play, and the running backs running into each other. Now Moore just scrambles himself, and he's going to be taken down for a loss on the play.
Yeah, nice play by number 50, Eli Wheeler, the junior defensive lineman. Yeah, just some miscommunication by New Madrid County Central Eagles in the backfield as the 2 backs ran into each other. So Moore did all he could on a busted play. I was taught my guys, you just got to tuck it and go and get what you can as the first quarter's winding down.
Yes, we will see if New Madrid punts it. They will have to punt it. The game clock and the play clock is about a second apart, so Hughes will punt this away. Hickenbottom is going to be the deep guy at his own 35. Here's Hughes, high snap, he's got it. He kicks a low grounder, and it is loose, and New Madrid's going to pick up the football. Minner covers. That ball hit right at Windsor and off his hands and bounced right up to Minner, and they will recover on the play.
Bobby, of all the years, I don't think I've ever seen a play like that. A punt going down and just definitely an awkward play. And New Madrid County Central is going to recover here. Now, Bobby, if you're Coach Fullhart, do you want to take a shot after a big recovery right here right before half?
Well, if you do, here's why I like it. Look at how much green grass they've got behind the defense to play with. If you want to take a shot downfield, do it on first down right here. Yeah. Minner in motion. That goes to Minner on the hand. He cuts that inside with a nice move there. Bounces it outside on a flag on the play, and Minner's taken down hard after a gain of 7.
Yeah, nice road tackle on the far side by number 9, Evan Windsor.
Flag at the 45. It's going to be a hold against the Eagles, so that play will come back.
1.3 seconds left to play here in the opening quarter from Vic Reeves Athletic Complex in Portageville.
Real quickly, folks, while they are marking that penalty off, the crew for tonight's game for us here at Aycorp Sports Camera is Dylan Stevens, Nate Lewis, and Noah Burnett. Graphics is Cooper Knight. Switchboard is Josh I. And James, you're my partner here as we wind up the first. So we will be back here at Portageville in a few.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Welcome back. Scoreless game after 1 here at Portageville. James, hard to believe, about a month and a couple of days from today, we will be at the Riverbend Classic. You and I with basketball. The round ball comes back, and we're going to be there live covering that complete tournament there, and then a whole schedule. Basically every week in December, we're booked with basketball games.
Yeah, I was kind of texting with Luke Carter earlier. He's like, yeah, December's going to be a busy month. I think the first week there, we've got the Bernie and the Orion tournaments. After that, the SEMO Conference tournament at the Fieldhouse in Sykeston. Week 3 is the Clarkton tournament, and then we have both of the Christmas tournaments this year. So
yeah, so
stay
tis
with us.
The season.
Yes.
Moore, your quarterback. Hughes, now your running back. Good speed into the bottom of the screen here. The inside slot with the pink gloves, that is Minner. Next to him is Jaden Williams. Here's the pass outside to Minner. He's got it upfield, and Portageville is going to cover rather. New Madrid not enough on the play. They pick up a couple up to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, nice road tackle. Big number 64 is at the bottom of that pile. That's Brock Murphy, another sophomore for Coach Bidwell's Bulldogs. Bring up 2nd and 5.
Right now, New Madrid has shown the ability to move the football, but the penalties, the false starts, and a couple of holds have really, really hurt them tonight.
Yeah, definitely negated some big plays for the Eagles.
And another false start.
Right on cue.
That is going to be a illegal procedure play on them out there.
False start on Madrid.
That was thrown immediately over here by the side judge. I believe that is Nate Watkins. He was on that absolutely. As soon as it moved, the ball snapped, he was on that.
Yeah, and again, Charlie Rosano could have been a late scratch. They might have had to scramble, and I know there's a lot of sickness going around at our school in the area, so who knows?
But with some of these guys, these jet sweeps and things, they had to adjust at running back, and running back's a set spot. When you're doing these jet sweeps and the movements, Look, it is week 9. That mistake can't happen this time of year. If you want to keep playing later on in November, those mistakes have got to be cleaned up now. Here's the play. It's going to be an inside run to Williams. He's got it upfield. He's going to push forward to the 45-yard line, just beyond the 45.
And again, number 11, Parker Laws on the tackle for the Bulldogs.
So a 3rd and long situation sets up 3rd and about 14, we'll see.
Ball is spotted the 45-yard line of New Madrid County Central.
Soft coverage everywhere on the field for Portageville. They've got one safety deep, and there's going to be an offsides on the Bulldogs there. They jump.
Again, watch the football. You have one job. You don't look at anything else on the defensive line. You watch the football.
So, James, defensively right now, Portageville sitting soft coverage and a safety in the middle. It's a 3rd and now 9. If you're the quarterback, what are you looking for?
I'm going to look for a crosser right past level 2 at the linebackers. I'm going to try to get something across the middle right in front of the safety. If you have you might want to take a shot here on the edge. If you think you've got the speed, we kind of talked off air about some of the athleticism over on the far sideline.
Here's the play. It's going to be a hand up the middle, and Hughes goes nowhere. Portageville jumps all over him, drops him for a loss on the play. So that sets up a 4th and 10 now at midfield.
Yeah, big play. You had big number 50, Eli Wheeler, along with number 53, Maxie Ordaz, and number 60, Jacob Altice. So Portageville defensive line making a big stop for Coach Bidwell, as we're inside 10 minutes left to play before half.
So Hughes will punt this away. That is Hickenbottom back deep again. Hughes last time kicked the line drive. Here it is. Hughes has it. He gets it away. Good kick. Hickenbottom will return this. He's got it at the 20. Now up past the 30. Pushes up toward the 40, and he bumps into his own man there. He's going to be taken down around the 43-yard line.
In on that play, number 8, James Shalley.
But so far, James, it's been a offensive struggle, and defensive stands has kept us knotted at 0 so far. And I think Portageville is probably looking for a little bit more offensive flow than New Madrid. New Madrid's just got to stop the penalties, but Portageville struggle with flow right now, I believe.
Yeah, and I'd forgotten down here at Portageville, they call Antonio Deuce Higginbottom. That's his nickname. That's what he's known here in Portageville.
So there is Deuce with the football. He gets it up past the 45 to the 46 now, a gain of about 3.5 to 4 on the play.
And on play number 8, Malachi Hughes, the senior linebacker for the Eagles. Gain of 3. They'll bring up 2nd and 7. Just over 9 minutes left to play before half.
So Warren has Warren beside him. Hickenbottom in the backfield here on 2nd down. Here it is. Here is Hickenbottom. He has dropped for a loss there back to the 45-yard line.
Well, again, nice play on the stunt by number 4, Caleb Moore.
And that's where we're talking about the flow I just mentioned there. They got upfield for 3 yards on 1st down. Nice pick up, and then they lose yards right there on that. So now a 3rd and long situation again.
Yeah, just struggling to find some consistency in the first half from Portageville for the offense.
3rd and longs are not good for a team not known for passing. Here's going to be a rollout play. Warren's got pressure all over him. Addis Hughes is going to take him down for the sack. All the way back to the 36-yard line. So a large negative play there and a punt situation coming.
Yeah, nice play there. Looks like Shalley coming off the edge there. He's setting the edge, and Max Warren on the bootleg, and that young man on the defensive side did exactly how he was coached to do, attack his outside shoulder with your inside shoulder.
Here is Windsor to punt. He's got it. Got that away. Nice kick away from Mentor. Very good kick to get that away, and that's going to take a Portageville bounce all the way down inside the 40-yard line to the 36, I believe.
Ball's down by number 24, Caden Jones, the freshman, for Coach Bidwell. Looking at 7.5 here to play before halftime. Still no score. I'd have to say in these matchups in the years past, Bobby, this has probably been a while since the game's gone this long without a score, wouldn't you say, for either teams? It's both of the offense kind of stubbing their toes, and both defenses have had opportunities to intercept the football and just kind of went through the wickets.
It has, folks. A lot of football coming up on Aycorp Sports tonight. We also, tomorrow night on the Bulldog Nation, you've got Charleston versus Sykeston. Important game for Class 1, but I still say Charleston would jump up and take that one spot. And then here comes Minner now all the way near side. He's going to try to cut it upfield and stays on his feet there, hop, skip again, and stood up now at the 45-yard line.
Well, just a great job, Bobby, by Minner keeping his knees pumping. You see how high he gets his knees and breaking tackles. And
yeah, good-looking play. Also, tomorrow night, James, you and I will be in Scott City. We've got the Dexter-Scott City game. As we get a little bit later, there's a lot of stuff that could happen in Class 3 District 1. We'll break that down for you later on this broadcast. But, man, that's going to be an exciting one there coming. That's going to be a game I think a lot of eyes are going to be on there.
Yeah, we've talked off there about that one.
Boy, they did get the false start. It was a hard count. Moore now checks again, and I think we're going to get a timeout over there by New Madrid. We do. We will step aside here from Portageville. We will be back. SEMO Sports Zone with Drew and Dave podcast gives you all the scores and insights on Southeast Missouri high school football. Every Monday, join Andrew Moore and David Jenkins for insight into local high school sports and maybe some other subjects. You can find them on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and to see them as well or hear them, you can see them on SEMO Sports Zone YouTube channel.
And New Madrid County Central is going to come out of this timeout. Bobby, if you're Coach Fullhart, might be a good time to take a shot here, draw something up, maybe.
I agree. I love this situation. 2nd and 1 or so on this play. 2nd and 2, a short 2, I'd say that. Take it, go deep, because you've got the guys to get the first. Here it is, going to be Hughes for the run. He's going to have the first down and more. He pushes down inside to near the 40-yard line. Just shy of the 40 is where he is stopped there. So a large pickup on first down for Malachi Hughes, and New Madrid County now has pushed a large first down and into enemy territory.
Yeah, and in on that tackle, on that play was number 1, Antonio Deuce Higginbottom, the junior defensive back for Coach Bidwell.
Keep an eye to the bottom of the screen. A lot of speed down here. Minner and Williams both down here. Pistol formation. Outside pitch goes to Hughes. He's going to look at upfield and taken down. Good tackle there. Boy, you're talking about keeping your outside arm free and getting a handle on him. Number 53 for Portageville did it.
He did. That's Maxie Ordez doing all he can. You know, typically you would want to get in there and run backward, but he kept that outside arm free and did what he could to bring the running back down.
Yeah, Ordez, a fine play on that for Portageville. 2nd and 10 it remains here.
Inside of 6 minutes left to play before half.
2 running backs set here for the Eagles. Here's the hand. That goes to Williams. He's going far side. He's got room to run. Cuts it upfield. Now back out. And he is stuck and stood up at the 35-yard line.
And nice job of number 62 for New Madrid County Central. DeAnton Brown getting up there leading the charge for New Madrid County Central Eagles. He just gave the running back enough time to get around the edge.
Big situation. This could be the deepest either team has been. Well, New Madrid had it this deep in the first quarter, I think, the first possession. But beyond that, deepest in the field any team has been. Here's Moore. He's going to look to pass. He's going to throw that downfield. Short hops his man there, incomplete. So that will bring up a 4th and 5 and probably 4 down territory, I'd say, right here.
Yeah, he had his man. I think that was number 30, Jet Pipkin. Moore just kind of short-armed it. You can see the dejection on Pipkin's face, so we'll see what the Central Eagles come up here at 4th and 5 as we're inside of 5.
They've been able to run the ball some success. They've got really good receivers outside to throw that out to. The problem is Portageville's playing so far off, they can read that and come up and make that bubble screen play pretty easy.
That's going to be delayed. Oh, they reset it.
Down to 5 seconds now. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's going to be I think they got the timeout there.
Yeah.
They did. Timeout New Madrid. We will take one as well. This game is still knotted at 0 for both teams.
Each morning as the sun rises, we get to work, right here in our own community, crafting cabinets with precision and care. Dedicated hands bring wood to life, shaping not just cabinets, but tradition. Proudly supporting the families and values we share. From our family to your home. WW Wood Products. Built here, built strong.
Welcome back to Portageville. 0-0 game just inside of 5 minutes here. 4:52 on the clock. It is 4th and 5 for the Eagles right here. So, James, we talked about earlier, one thing I have not, I listen to Dave and Drew every week. I haven't yet to hear them touch on the World Series. I wonder if they'll hit that coming up here. As that's getting ready to get underway with the Blue Jays and the Dodgers, great opportunity to get some picks on that Major League Baseball season.
Yeah, I definitely think the Dodgers can go in as the favorite, especially after the game Shohei Ohtani had with pitching performance and 3 home runs.
Here's Moore looking to pass. He's got pressure and sacks. Taken down by number 11 of the Portageville Bulldogs there.
Boy, excellent job by the defense coordinator of the Bulldogs dialing that one up as they brought Parker Laws coming off the right end there. That's a full head of steam. And he just swallowed up the Eagle there for the big loss as Portageville will take over with 4:48 left to play in the first half.
So nobody can get past the 30-yard line right now. That is the line of yards to gain for everybody. Portageville brings it in a little tighter on this set here.
Might be a good time to take a shot, too.
Here's Warren. He's going to look past. He goes deep. He's got a man. He is open, and it's caught. That is caught down inside the 20-yard line.
Bobby, I absolutely love the play call by Portageville.
Number 3 for Portageville on that reception. That is Jack Bell on the play.
Great time after a big sack to take a shot. Bulldogs capitalize on it. Love that.
So the best position tonight for the Bulldogs is right here. Here's the hand. Hickenbottom has it. He bounces it outside. Is going to pick up a yard or so on the play.
Deuce on the carry.
Nice tackle there by number 8, Malachi Hughes, for the New Madrid County Central Eagles.
So 2nd and 8 on the play, maybe.
Couple on the play. Bring up 2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs.
Gain of 2.
There's the snap. They're going to pass again. That's thrown. He's got a man in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Outside to Parker Law there. So that goes from Warren to Law, and now the Bulldogs have taken the first lead of the game.
And I like it, Bobby. How about after Laws has the big sack to give his team ball back, he gets the end up in the end zone on the other side. Nice ball there by Max Warren as he just laid it out, and Laws just ran under and got it. So Portageville strikes first here in the Battle of New Madrid County.
With 4:06 remaining, Portageville on the board, and here is the snap and play is stopped. Extra point would have been good. So they're going to reset the play clock on that. Ball is set, and we are ready for the extra point again. That is number 10. James, I will let you check that for me. Ready to kick this.
It says Rylan Parton's what it says.
So Parton with a kick. Here it is. It's up. It is good. So Portageville leads 7-0 here in the second quarter of this one. 4:06 remaining.
Sound like he said hot good. 7-0.
So the team that has had the most consistency does not score first and moving the football. It's Portageville in an area you really didn't expect it. You know, the speed for the D-backs are in New Madrid's favor. The yardage has definitely not been there this year for Portageville. Only 558 yards coming into this one, but they strike on a deep ball, and then again on the touchdown pass, New Madrid might have got sitting, caught looking twice on the run.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, in a game like that, again, I love the play call, Bobby, coming after a big sack, taking a shot, and just kind of, catch them when they're down. In a rivalry game, anything can happen. I think this is one of those games that may come down to an extra point, come down to a final possession. As Portageville's kind of in a bunch formation here on the kickoff, let's see if they try an onside kick or if they spread out.
I would be surprised to do that. At this point in the game, and they do, it's going to be a grounder up the middle. So just trying to get that ball short kick up the field. New Madrid falls on it there. So they were taking the chance to get that ball loose and go get it. I like the creativity. They definitely did not want to kick that deep, James, to give it to speed to get that thing taken upfield.
Yeah, definitely. You can tell they've repped that formation quite a bit. And let's see what New Madrid County Central will do here with still plenty of time where they can go down and score. Let's see how they attack it.
A little surprising New Madrid has not tried to throw the ball down the field more, James. They've certainly got the speed and the arm of the quarterback. A little surprising they have not tried to take opportunities that far. Only one time really down the field.
Yeah, that might be something that a point of emphasis at halftime that the coaches may want to come together and they may come out and sling it around the yard a little bit in the second half.
Williams and Hughes, your runner backs beside Moore.
Again, I guess they're having trouble with the play clock.
It is set, and we are ready for action here. Here's Moore. That's going to be an inside hand. That goes to Hughes there off the tackle, and he is stacked up there by Portageville.
And I'll tell you, Bobby, the guy that made that play, I believe, is number 53. Again, Maxie Ordez. He kind of pushed New Madrid County Central offensive lineman back into the running back and really just created havoc there on the defensive line for Portageville.
Yeah, and right now, Portageville's winning that battle up front. They seem to be getting really good pushes from the defense.
Yeah, that kid made a heck of a play there on the edge for the Bulldogs.
I can think of one big run by Hughes up the middle, but outside of that, New Madrid's really gone outside off tackle. Here's Moore. He looks to pass. He checks. He's going to go downfield. He's got a man out there, and it is incomplete. Incomplete, intended for Jaden Williams on the play.
Boy, a heck of a play there by number 1, Antonio Deuce Higginbottom. As he did what he should, shot the arm through and broke that play up.
What I thought was special on that play, James, is that's an underthrown ball that's generally hard to defend. He was able to come back on that play and defend that well.
Yeah, definitely a veteran move by Higginbottom as the ball was underthrown.
Yeah, because you're generally looking for that ball to be over the top to the receiver and defend over the top. And when that receiver stops and comes back to the football, I mean, you're kind of left out there hanging on that play, and Higginbottom did a good job.
Yeah, especially on the pump fake. I saw more pump fake. I fear they might take a shot deeper.
Moore looked to pass again. He's got pressure coming. Here's a flag on the play, and he just simply throws it away. So in the area of a hold. And that is Rob Halpin. He does call the hold there, so that is going to be 10 yards against the Eagles.
Just over 3 minutes left to play here in the first half from Vic Reeves Complex here in Portageville.
I'm going to say that the Eagles may have as many penalty yards as they do total offensive yards. They have penalized themselves a lot tonight. So here is Hughes, 4th and 10. He looks to punt this football away. Hickenbottom again, the deep man inside his 30. Hughes has it. Kick is away. It's going to be short and out of bounds. That's going to be up and near to the 40. I'm wondering if he's going to get a generous spot. I'm thinking a 43, 44-yard line maybe. He got a good spot. They marked that at the 41.
Yeah, he got an excellent spot. First and 10 from the 41.
Well, they hit 2 deep balls here. One really deep pass and the other a nice probably 20-yard pass to the end zone. New Madrid has a man now playing center field back there. That is Jaden Williams.
Well, you have to think if Portageville punches one here in before half, it'd be a deflator for New Madrid.
Hickenbottom up the middle. Good run there. He's near first down yardage. Just short of it, about a 2nd and 9 or a 9-yard run, 2nd and 1 situation.
Again, nice push over there on the far side by the Portageville Bulldog offensive line.
Wing T formation here, and the pistol is the Hickenbottom. He takes that hand upfield. Nice gain there. He's still on his feet outside to the 42-yard line now, so they are in New Madrid County territory.
Nice play there by number 8, Malachi Hughes. Coming up from his linebacker position for the New Madrid County Central Eagles.
Several different looks out of this wing T formation here for Portageville. They've bunched running backs in the backfield. Now the wing T. Here's the pass. Warren, he goes deep. He's got a man out of bounds. Is the receiver number 3. I believe that is Bell again on that play.
Yeah, Jack Bell, sophomore.
He had the big reception earlier in this game. Yeah, that just carried him right out of bounds. Couldn't get the foot down.
He had him. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 42-yard line. 2:12 left to play before half.
James, I'd have to check the numbers. I'm not sure how many yards Bell has coming into this game, but, man, I really like the way he elevates on that play, can go get the football. He has some ability out there at the wide receiver spot.
Yeah, nice-looking young man out there.
Warren gives that to Hickenbottom. He's upfield. Good yards there now. Past the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Taken down just outside of the goal line there. Likely down at about the 2 to 3 yard line.
Boy, heck of a job by Deuce Hickenbottom coming up the middle. Again, pumping those knees, getting them up, just breaking tackles.
How about the job of the offensive line? They got a really good push there and opened up a gap for Hickenbottom to go through.
Yeah, they've been taking care of that first level very nicely here in the first half for Coach Bidwell's Bulldogs.
I want to say number 52. He's going to be the right guard. Really did a good job of getting out front and going there. 66. And unless that was a
Boyd.
I'm going to say that was probably the pull guard 52, as I said. I'm going to say that was a pull guard situation. 52 come over and got out front. Here's the snap. Hickenbottom up, trying to get to the end zone, and does. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Back on the board twice here in the second quarter with 1:26 left now.
Some adjustments aren't made at halftime. This game could get away. As I'm sure New Madrid County Central is going to have a lot to say here in the second half.
Well, James, my prediction this week was New Madrid would win this game, and I'm wrong right now. I mean, everything I thought would happen for them, the possibilities have been there, but the sound play has not.
Yeah, I took the Eagles as well, Bobby, so we'll see how it plays out.
So the extra point is good. So 14-0, the Bulldogs in full control here. But I will say, James, looking at this Bulldog team, I don't remember a whole lot of penalties. They played really solid, sound, fundamental football, and no penalties have pushed them out to a nice lead. They've been able to play a little bit more relaxed. They've been in some 3rd and longs early, but, man, they played a lot more relaxed football than New Madrid has.
Yeah, it seems that these young Bulldogs, they've got a lot of sophomores on the roster, have really bought in to Coach Aaron Bidwell's system here, as he came over from a administrative position at Malden. He's been over there for several years, but of course the Bidwell name rings pretty loudly here in Portageville. Son of Hall of Fame coach Jim Bidwell, longtime athletic director and head basketball coach here at Portageville.
Yeah, I was going to say, when you say Bidwell, the first thing you think of is not football, it's basketball. But he has this Portageville team rolling right here.
And he's got a lot of homegrown assistant coaches doing a fine job. Tyler Fowler, Jordan Penn, Coach T, Travis Shear, TJ Smith, Ashley Swims, and Bryce Wallace. Those are all homegrown assistant coaches.
That is huge. Took it at about his 20, pushes up now near the 50-yard line is where he will fall there.
He's tripped up by number 71, Adrian Alexander, another sophomore.
So 1:19 to work with, and what can the Eagles do?
I'll look for him to take a shot right here, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think on first down, look to get the ball downfield.
I know they've used one of their timeouts.
So just in case Portageville folks are wondering, margin of victory does matter. That could more than 13, or does not matter, but 13 or more, you get 10 points for that on your scheduling as well. There's a complete pass. Picks up about a yard or two on the play. Clock will stay running. So if Portageville can remain this 13-point lead, or 14 is what it is, if they need 13, that's another bump in the helping them possibly pass Saxon E in the districts.
Yeah, both teams with a lot to play for as the playoffs start in Missouri, statewide, all classes next week.
Here's Moore. He's got it. That's an inside hand of Hughes. He's got nice yards there. He's up past the 30, taken down at about the 29, so clock will stop to move the chains.
Bill's helmet came off. He's going to come out, Bobby, for a play.
Hughes got a good look and just run hard straight downfield there. Moore gathering his team in a hurry. Clock now running. And we've got a timeout on the field. Whoa, a surprising timeout. Portageville takes a timeout. We will take one as well, and we will be back here on Aycorp Sports.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
So interesting timeout as went to break there, James. Portageville takes that. You and I are talking. It could be because they felt it was too important to have number 3 Bell on the field. He's able to return. Benzie take the timeout.
Yeah, they sent number 30 in, C.J. Miller, a freshman linebacker. And so
Bell is still out. So they sent in a freshman linebacker here. So I feel like that would be the reason they took that, but the clock was running, James. I would not have stopped the clock for the offense.
Yeah, he's got to sit out a play. He's still over there.
First and 10 for the Eagles. That is Williams in motion. Here's the snap. Moore to pass. He looks. He's going to go deep toward the end zone and incomplete, out of bounds, intended for Jaden Williams on the play.
Here comes Bell. They got 2 coming off. They don't know personnel-wise what they want to do. There's some confusion down here.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
They're going to send 14 back out there.
Yeah, there it is. I was trying to count players real quick.
Well, they had 2 coming off. 14 Cole Dodd, another freshman defensive back.
Yeah, they've got 11 on the field now. 2nd and 10 for New Madrid.
Seems to be some confusion over the far side, too, as well.
Play clock inside of 10, now down to 7. Now inside of 5. Here's the snap. Moore looks to pass. He's going to throw it over the middle, and it's caught. That is Minner there. First down for New Madrid, and they move the sticks again. The clock will stop.
Boy, heck of a tackle coming up by number 9, Evan Windsor.
Yeah, good job by Minner to hold on to it. 24.5 seconds left. New Madrid does have 1 timeout left. illegal shift against the Eagles, so backs him up. So, James, the clock should start once it's spotted. It will start on a wind, I do believe.
Yeah, New Madrid just kind of taking their time. I'm with you, Bobby. Week 9, just some of that stuff shouldn't be happening.
Yeah, that's a lack of focus during the week of practice right there. So clock is still not stopped, but no official is over the ball. So once they get over, it should start. He is not wound yet.
Well, 62's over on the other side.
They have wound it there. Now the clock starts. Moore, he has to back his guy up. He is set with his team now.
They're taking their time.
And that's going to be a false start.
Another one. Boy, 14's beside himself. He's really animated. It's Jake Roach.
I'm thinking Roach may be looking at the quarterback. I thought he saw the quarterback maybe lean back, and he took off on the play waiting on the snap, or maybe just a hard count, and it did not come.
Now they're trying to go hurry up here. And the clock has started, and we've still got people looking around.
They've got one shot at the end zone here. You got to go deep if you're Moore. And the timeout by New Madrid. So they've got the timeout. We're going to stay here because we're about to go to halftime. You've got 6.8 left, and you've got 2 speedy receivers out there. So if I'm Portageville, I'm really keeping an eye on Minner and also keeping an eye on Williams. Malachi Hughes has been the running back most of the game. Now, you do have Jack Pipkins out there. They've thrown the ball to him once tonight, but the speedsters is the one you want to look for.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and Moore's got the arm to do it. I mean, you're sitting at the 39-yard line. They might try to go something over here on the sideline. I don't know. We'll see what they're going to draw up.
With 6.8 left, I don't think they can get it completed and spiked and organized again to get the clock stopped.
Yeah, you got one shot here.
I think they've got one shot, so they've got to go deep on this ball.
They're going to go 4 wide down here.
4 wide to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Portageville will now take a timeout to see how it sets up.
Yeah.
Smart timeout there. Now we are going to step aside. We will be back in 30 on Aycorp Sports.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
Welcome back. Portageville leads this one 14-0 here, 6.8 seconds before the half. James, right here, it is going to be feast or famine for New Madrid here in the first half of this football game as they've got the ball.
Yeah, the Eagles have a great shot to take a shot here and get some momentum going into halftime. And definitely a rivalry game, anything can happen, but I think this is a really big play here for the Eagles. You don't want to go down 2 scores here playing on the road.
So Williams is going to be on 1-in-1 coverage with Hickenbottom to the top of the screen. Minner is the slot here at the bottom. That's going to be deep to Williams. It is out there, and it's caught. He is incomplete. They call him out of bounds there, so no catch on the play. 2.1 seconds left here on 3rd down.
And now you definitely have one play left here, Bobby.
Well, and looking at that play, you just went basically 4 verticals. Hickenbottom was able to stay with Williams there. Williams never did do any kind of move on him. He just went straight, and Hickenbottom played it well. If it's me right here, James, I'm looking at a different target because as well as that was played one-on-one coverage there, I'm probably looking something to the bottom of the screen, maybe a crossing route.
Yeah, let's see if they stick with the same formation. We're going to have trips here at the bottom of the screen. 1 back set.
Here's a play outside to Williams here. He's got room. He's at the 40, down to the 35. Out to, he stays on his feet to the 30. Tries to get it down inside to the 25 and out of bounds there. And that will take us to the half. It's Portageville 14, New Madrid 0.
Hi, I'm Karen Cook with Young Real Estate, and this home checks all the boxes.
Step into timeless charm with this truly unique 4-bedroom, 2-bath brick home situated on 4 lots.
So let's get your showing on the books. Call or text me today.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
Each morning as the sun rises, we get to work, right here in our own community, crafting cabinets with precision and care. Dedicated hands bring wood to life, shaping not just cabinets, but tradition. Proudly supporting the families and values we share. From our family to your home. WW Wood Products. Built here, built strong.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely. Anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, Big Chief. I know you're used to spending Christmas with one of us, but this year you get to spend Christmas with both of us.
You know, we just want to spend our special days with you. You understand, right?
Well, I mean, everything's so different this year, but I mean, sounds like I'm getting 2 Christmases. Oh wait, does that mean I have to make double the graphics this year?
Yep, good luck.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop,
Spicy City. Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
Karen Cook here, full-time agent with Young Real Estate, LLC. Real estate isn't my side job, it's my career. I'm committed to your goals full-time. So let's get started today.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow seed. For real.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
We're not saying we'll bubble wrap your money, but we do protect it like family. At First State Bank and Trust, your money is safe with us. First State Bank and Trust.
Since 1984, Bagby Wealth Management has assisted clients in reaching their personalized financial goals. Whether it's retirement, investments, or securing your family's future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. For more information, please call or visit our office in Dexter today. Your path starts here.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology, so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
Hi, I'm Karen Cook with Young Real Estate, and this home checks all the boxes.
Step into timeless charm with this truly unique 4-bedroom, 2-bath brick home situated on 4 lots.
So let's get your showing on the books. Call or text me today.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
Each morning as the sun rises, we get to work, right here in our own community, crafting cabinets with precision and care. Dedicated hands bring wood to life, shaping not just cabinets, but tradition. Proudly supporting the families and values we share. From our family to your home. WW Wood Products. Built here, built strong.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely. Anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, Big Chief. I know you're used to spending Christmas with one of us, but this year you get to spend Christmas with both of us.
You know, we just want to spend our special days with you. You understand, right?
Well, I mean, everything's so different this year, but I mean, sounds like I'm getting 2 Christmases. Oh wait, does that mean I have to make double the graphics this year?
Yep, good luck.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop,
Spicy City. Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
Karen Cook here, full-time agent with Young Real Estate, LLC. Real estate isn't my side job, it's my career. I'm committed to your goals full-time. So let's get started today.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
We're not saying we'll bubble wrap your money, but we do protect it like family. At First State Bank and Trust, your money is safe with us. First State Bank and Trust.
Since 1984, Bagby Wealth Management has assisted clients in reaching their personalized financial goals. Whether it's retirement, investments, or securing your family's future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. For more information, please call or visit our office in Dexter today. Your path starts here.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology, so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
Hi, I'm Karen Cook with Young Real Estate, and this home checks all the boxes.
Step into timeless charm with this truly unique 4-bedroom, 2-bath brick home situated on 4 lots.
So let's get your showing on the books. Call or text me today.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
Each morning as the sun rises, we get to work, right here in our own community, crafting cabinets with precision and care. Dedicated hands bring wood to life, shaping not just cabinets, but tradition. Proudly supporting the families and values we share. From our family to your home. WW Wood Products. Built here, built strong.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, Big Chief. I know you're used to spending Christmas with one of us, but this year you get to spend Christmas with both of us.
You know, we just want to spend our special days with you. You understand, right?
Well, I mean, everything's so different this year, but I mean, it sounds like I'm getting 2 Christmases. Oh wait, does that mean I have to make double the graphics this year?
Yep, good luck.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop,
Spicy City. Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
Karen Cook here, full-time agent with Young Real Estate, LLC. Real estate isn't my side job, it's my career. I'm committed to your goals full-time. So let's get started today.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
We're not saying we'll bubble wrap your money, but we do protect it like family. At First State Bank and Trust, your money is safe with us. First State Bank and Trust.
Since 1984, Bagby Wealth Management has assisted clients in reaching their personalized financial goals. Whether it's retirement, investments, or securing your family's future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. For more information, please call or visit our office in Dexter today. Your path starts here.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
Ready, set, let's go. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up, going all the way up. There's nothing you can do to stop it. I've been on the way up cause I know I'm popping. Hits, no misses. Clean up like the dishes. Ain't no point telling me to stop cause I won't listen. Every level got a new devil. I'ma give them hell cause I'm leveling up. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level, leveling up.
Welcome back to Portageville High School. Wrapping up halftime here. James, this matchup has been all we've ever seen out of it and more tonight. Portageville leads at 14-0.
Yeah, we'll have to apologize. We did have a wrong roster, so we got some names wrong, but we got the correct one now for Portageville. So I do want to credit number 60, Braden Jeffries, has made quite a few plays for Portageville in the first half, so I did want to give him a shout-out and make corrections as we go on. But heck of a job. Start off a little slow. Both teams kind of stubbing their toe there in the early going offensively. Portageville started kind of getting a groove and ended up scoring twice in the second quarter to put them up 14-0. But like I said earlier, Bobby, rivalry game, anything can happen.
Yeah, and I thought coming into this team, New Madrid might be the more athletic team, but certainly the more sound team so far has been Portageville. New Madrid has really hurt themselves on the penalties, but Portageville has basically stayed in their stances, lined up well. A lot of illegal shifts from New Madrid, and Portageville has just really been really sound tonight and has impressed on the scoreboard as well now.
Yeah, definitely a team, looks like a seasoned team here in Week 9, ready to make some noise in their district. And, again, as we talked off the air, a lot to play for both teams. They could be moving up as that district set. Pretty much Charleston's going to be your 1 seed, but they could jump in front of the Saxony Lutheran Crusaders and have another chance at Charleston come district championship time if they make it that far.
Sure could. We told you we'd discuss Class 3 District 1. That can get fun, so let's get into this one real quick before the half wraps up. So currently Dexter 1, Scott City 2. We have that game tomorrow night. 3 is Potosi, 4 is Park Hills. Now, we're going to do the same thing tomorrow night because we've got the Dexter broadcast and folks there watching. But so let's go to the scenario. Scott City beats Dexter. Scott City finishes first. It doesn't matter then. Dexter's 2, whatever. After that, though, Dexter wins. So if Dexter wins, I think that could slide Scott City all the way to 4. Now it's between Potosi and Park Hills at 2 and 3. Dexter's got to need Potosi to win big and Park Hills to lose big. If Park Hills can find themselves and jump Potosi, which I think is very possible, Park Hills beat Dexter head-to-head, Park Hills would go from 4-1 in that district, and what a miraculous comeback. The importance of that and getting the home field throughout would be tremendous, James.
Yeah, I just kind of the scuttlebutt during the week. I think there was a little controversy at the end of that game as far as possibly a tick or two left on the clock. It's neither here nor there. I know Coach Jamerson's focused on going up to Scott City and winning there. But definitely Dexter, if they would have had the opportunity to win that game, would have been sitting in the driver's seat for this week for sure, Bobby, going into the district next week.
Yeah, I think that will be fun to watch the scoreboard tomorrow night between Dexter and Scott City, and then Park Hills plays Farmington. Potosi, I cannot remember the game they play. It's a Class 4 team, I do believe, so they're playing up one division. But I think all of that is going to be very fun to watch. And here we go, third quarter action, onside kick right away. New Madrid does cover. That is number 51 covering up on the onside kick there for the Eagles.
Yeah, that's Preston Jobe. Had him in my PE class last year. He's one we lost to New Madrid. Good to see Preston getting some playing time here as a freshman for New Madrid County Central.
James, got to be fun to see some of your former students on the field and get to call a game as they're playing in them.
It is. Like I said, the aforementioned, I had my neighbor down there. And then also number 14 for the New Madrid, Jake Roach, former PE student of mine in the 7th grade at East Prairie.
Bunched up receivers at the bottom of the screen. New Madrid does start with a tight end here. Men are in motion. Here's the play. Goes to Malachi Hughes. He's going to take it up the middle for a couple yards on the play. Pickup of about 4 on first down.
Yeah, bottom of that pile. It's number 53 for the Portageville Bulldogs. And we believe we do have the correct roster here. And that is Maxie Ordez. So I want to make sure I got his name right because we did call that quite a few in the first half, Bobby.
Yeah, Ordez had a nice first half out there on the defensive end. Same setup again for the Eagles. Here it is. Goes back to Hughes. Coming near side. Looks to get upfield. Does for a couple more yards. Pickup of about 3 on the play. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and near 3.
Boy, again, nice stick on that aforementioned Maxie Ordez as he came up and filled that one up quickly.
So just got a text about that Class 3. So Potosi is playing a Class 3 team. So that is they play St. Charles West Class 3 District 3. So that they do not get any additional points in Park Hills. I'm going to tell you, tomorrow night is going to be fun to watch that. We'll see how all the districts lay out somewhere around that 11, 12 o'clock hour. You should know how it falls, but it will be a fun night in the boot.
Yeah, if you do beat a team head-to-head, you can put in the leapfrog them.
And that's going to be taken for a loss there on the play. Williams dropped there. That's your guy, number 52 in there. Coming off the line for the Portageville Bulldogs.
That's Tavion Bogan, the senior. He's been around a long time. Also does a fine job in the spring for Coach Tyler Trover's Portageville baseball team. Coach Trover, athletic director here at Portageville, coach of the year. Had a fine season. I just saw where T.J. Smith was assistant coach of the year, recognized by the state. So congratulations to Coach Trover and Coach Smith.
Here's Hughes, 2 punt. He's got it, gets another low kick, and that's going to be out of bounds at about the 31 or 2. They're going to mark it at the 32-yard line. So, James, same song, different quarter now, because the Eagles started out with a couple of nice runs and then couldn't finish off the drive and stalled 3 and out.
Yeah, again, if they want, to stay in this one, they're going to start getting something on the offensive end as Portageville's. We'll see what they come out here first series and how they attack the New Madrid County Central defense. Looks like they're going to go 3 trips to the top with a 1-back set in the backfield.
That is Brody Warren beside quarterback, I believe, Max Warren here. Snap, that's going to be a hand to Brody Warren up the middle. He picks up a couple on the play up to the 37-yard line.
And again, a nice tackle by number 8, Malachi Hughes. He's had his name called quite a bit here this evening.
He has been a workhorse on offense and defense for the Eagles.
Yeah, fine-looking player. The senior getting things done for Coach Fullhart.
Wristbands are being checked, and Bulldogs are set and ready to go.
Got trips to the top of the screen. Same set. Warren in the pistol.
There's Hickenbottom. Up, that's a quarterback keeper to Warren. He's up past the 40 to the 42-yard line. So right at the marker, we'll see if they give it to him. I believe he's got it.
Yeah, that was a design run. Tackling quarterback is number 4.
He's going to be just short of the first, I believe.
Caleb Moore coming up for the stop Max Warren short of the first down.
I thought by the spot maybe the ball would be spotted in the nose would have it, but they've got him short. 3rd and 1 for the Bulldogs.
Let's see if they come out and do a hard count or just try to pound Deuce Hickenbottom up the middle.
Brody Warren in front of Hickenbottom here. Here's Hickenbottom. He's going to go upfield. First down yardage and more. He's going to take it across the 50. Now out near the 45 down to the 40-yard line.
One nice lead block over on the far side by number 11, Parker Laws. The junior running back.
I think we may have a penalty on the play. We do. And that's going to come back. That is going to be a holding against Portageville.
So
looks like, I believe the marker's at the 45. That is Jimmy Smith over there. He is standing over that at the 45. So that will back him up to the 35 and be about a 3rd and 8 situation.
Was that Jimmy over there?
Yeah, that is Jimmy Smith, Dexter native.
I know Jimmy. Been around a long time. Does a fine job.
So 3rd and 7 here from the 35.
Portageville's cut their splits down.
Here's the man in motion. That's the swing man to Hickenbottom. He's got that up to the 40 and stacked up there. So he's going to be short of the first. Likely a punting situation for the Bulldogs here.
Boy, good job by number 20, Caden Harden, filling it up for New Madrid County Central on the defensive side. 4th and long 1.
4th and 1, offense still on the field. Little surprising, up 14 you would go for this here.
And they could be just going a hard count. We'll see how they play it.
And boy, both teams jumped. Hickenbottom moved and also New Madrid jumped.
Yeah, I believe that's going to be on the left.
False start.
Tackle.
False start against the Bulldogs, so now they will punt.
Eli Wheeler over on the far side.
Now, if that's a freeze play, James, I mean, that's a little inexcusable because you know you're in a freeze.
Yeah, Coach Jed Chambers on those freeze plays, I won't say what he put in the play call, but it's pretty comical. But the players knew not to move.
I can tell you, Coach Chad Jamerson runs a freeze play about as well as anybody, and he knows to have those quarterbacks mix up their counts and hard hits. And there is a good high-hanging punt again from Windsor. Takes a Portageville bounce and will lie dead at about the 31-yard line.
That's picked up by number 24, Caden Jones, for the Bulldogs. So 1st and 10 for New Madrid County Central from their own 31-yard line. Well, a lot of people cleared out after. There was quite a few as they had it looks like they had a youth cheerleading clinic going on here, Bobby. There's having their pink out night as well.
Here's Moore. He is set. Portageville almost jumped, did not cross. Hughes, your running back beside Moore. Here's Moore. He looks to pass. He's going to roll out near side now, tucks and runs upfield and slides, and he's up to the 31-yard line. So right back at about the original line of scrimmage. Not much on the pickup there, and it's going to be a false start against the Eagles. Well, they just keep coming.
Yeah, the Woes, they've really struggled here on the offensive end. Once he's talking to the quarterback, Caleb Moore. Moore getting an explanation from the referee.
I'm telling you, it's got to be frustration for the coaches, for the fans, for the players. I mean, athletically talented as they are, the penalties they have put together tonight has been astounding.
Yeah, it's been tough sledding over on the far sideline thus far.
Wide receiver at the top is Minner. That's going to go to Williams on the hand, far side. Tries to bounce it outside and does. Gets up back to around just past the original line of scrimmage. And it will be second down and about 9 on the play now.
Nice tackle by number 8, James Shalley. So that's a name we call quite a bit. I want to make sure I got that one correct.
James, I would think we're going to – I have not seen the roster yet. I know we'll see New Madrid in the Riverbend Classic over there. Portageville is usually in that as well, so we may get an early look at both teams here over at that Riverbend Classic.
Yeah, I do know Charleston's in there, West Memphis.
There is a complete pass out to Pickens, I believe. That is a first down for New Madrid.
Nice tackle by number 1, Antonio Deuce Higginbottom. I think maybe a Lutheran North is in there. West Memphis, I've seen a few of the names. Definitely enjoying football. Stay with us, folks, too. We're going to bring you some playoff football as some of these teams, regional teams, move through the state playoffs here in the state of Missouri.
Yeah, pistol formation now for Moore. That is a pitch outside to Malachi Hughes. He makes one man miss, and now it's bunched up. I'm going to tell you, if you describe the Portageville Bulldog defense, James, you got to say swarm. That's one word I would say. They swarm the football so well.
Yeah, gang tackler, we'd always tell my guys I want 11 people at the ball at all times, arriving in a bad mood, and that's kind of the mentality that Portageville's taken on here this evening as number 20, Brody Warren, in on that tackle.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of times when New Madrid tries to stop and cut back or cut up field, somebody is always there for Portageville waiting to make a tackle. Very disciplined.
Was a nice kick-out block by number 54, Brendan Ivey, for the Eagles.
Moore to pass again. He's going to throw that outside. It is caught there by Williams. He's going to make a man miss up to the 44-yard line and taken down there. That will be a first down, enough to move the change for the Eagles.
Yeah, attack on the play by number 30, another sophomore, C.J. Miller, for the Portageville Bulldogs. They move into Portageville territory. Ball is spun out on the left hash at the 44-yard line of Portageville.
Yeah, clock under 5 minutes, and you have not scored tonight. There's a sense of urgency, like you need to get one in the end zone here, it feels like.
Play clock winding down to 3, 2.
And we've got a penalty. That's going to be a procedure play, I do believe, again. And it is false start against the Eagles. When that whistle was blown immediately off that, and you didn't see a lineman really moving there, clear signal, that's likely a procedure deal, probably on a wide receiver, I'm going to guess, moving out. Maybe a setup on the play, too many men on the line, but just immediately thrown there again by Nate Watkins.
That'll move him back to the 49-yard line of Portageville.
1st and 15. Malachi Hughes coming up the middle. Hard hit there. Stood up. Picked up about 2 on the play.
Well, he's kissed right in the mouth. Big hit by number 30, C.J. Miller.
So now New Madrid still playing behind the sticks. 2nd and 13. At some point, James, you feel like this may become a passing contest for New Madrid, that they have got to find a way to move the football.
Yeah, all it takes is a big play, maybe get some confidence going, but it's been a struggle really all game.
Minner now, you're running back in the pistol. Here it is, goes to Minner upfield. He's off tackle here, makes a man miss, and here comes another flag. That's going to lie at the 46. And if it's a hold, it's going to take them back across the 50.
Again, a nice block there at the bottom of the screen, number 58, Brendan Ivey.
But there's a hold on the Eagles, so that one is coming back.
New Madrid has just really, really struggled tonight. And commend Portageville, holds happen because the defensive guys just flat out beating you to the spot. And you've got to look at Portageville and be impressed what they've done defensively.
Yeah, you can almost call holding on every single play. main thing I would teach my linemen, you keep your hands in tight. When you get them out here on the edge and they see fabric stretching, that's an easy call for the official.
So Moore now in a 2nd and 22. Trips to the top.
Seems to be some confusion over there. They're going to take a timeout.
Yeah, and probably a good time on a 2nd and 22. So they will take one. We will step aside as well, and we will be back here on Aycorp Sports.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Had a great reception during our first season on Bulldog Nation Network. We have one more football game tomorrow night as the Charleston Blue Jays come to the Sykeston Public School Stadium for the 139th meeting with the Bulldogs. We are looking forward to the start of boys and girls basketball season at Sykeston High School as well this year. Our first regular season game will be December the 16th when the talented Hayti Indians come to the Sykeston Fieldhouse for an early season matchup with the Bulldogs.
And I will say, Bobby, I was at the 100th game played at Charleston. I believe my dad officiated that game. That's why I was there. I was a young man back then.
Moore to pass. He's going to look. Throws one deep, and it is incomplete. Almost picked off by Bell there.
Good job by Bell getting a jump on the play.
Yeah, he just reads that well from out deep coverage. So now 3rd and very long.
22 to be exact as we're coming up on 3 minutes.
You know, and James, you're in a 2nd and 22, so, you're not likely to get it all on one down. Why not run the comeback there? They just run straight down the field, and the guy playing deep was able to read that. Run down, push him down 10, come back. Let's pick up 9 or 10 there on the comeback and catch and gain.
Yeah,
here's out quick there. Williams has got it. He's going to try to get upfield and is out near midfield. So still well short of the first down.
Boy, a heck of a job there by number 14, Cole Dodd. Also number 20, Brody Warren for the Portageville Bulldogs.
Clock now is going to take under 2:40, and you would assume they would need to punt here. Looks like that's what Malachi Hughes is set up to do.
Do they roll the dice and run a fake here?
Boy, that's a long 4th down to go. I just don't think you do there.
Yep.
Hughes kicks it, and it's partially blocked, and that's going to go out of bounds, and that will be taken over for the Portageville Bulldogs. That's going to be up past the 40-yard line.
I think that was number 24, Caden Jones on the block. Heck of a play.
So, James, I would imagine Portageville will stick to the ground, but you never know that they may pull one out of their back pocket and go deep early on this.
Yeah, I think, Coach Bowdwell will know when to take his shots, veteran coach, but I would put it in the hands of Deuce Higginbottom along with Brody Warren. We've got officials timeout.
Yeah, my feelings are they are going to try to take 2 minutes off this clock and take it to the 4th, up 2 scores.
Jimmy's got something on the far side. I don't really know. Coach Bidwell's out on the field. They're checking, pointing to something over there. I don't know if it's something with the chain crew. Coach Bidwell might be.
Well, while we've got a break in the action, folks, this is our last week of regular season high school football and volleyball. Tomorrow night, we will be at Scott City for the matchup between the Scott City and with Chaffee Rams and the Dexter Bearcats. Every game after that will be brought to you via Misha TV with a required fee. We will bring you 5 volleyball matchups from Monday to Saturday. Please stay tuned to our social media posts for which volleyball and football games will be broadcast on which days on Misha TV. Folks, that fee is nothing that Aycorp Sports can do about it. That is not said by Aycorp. That is 100% Misha, as always, throughout the playoffs. As, you know, we just bring the games to you, and if you choose to watch it here on the broadcast, that is certainly, you know, something we'd love for you to do and support us. And folks, when you support our Misha feeds, when we bring those football games to you, it encourages us and other networks out there to bring you postseason action. So remember that as you're making choices. It's a $10 fee, James. I mean, you know, we spend more than that on lunch these days, and by the time you go to the game, you pay $6 to get in. For 2 people, you're at 12. You can sit at home and watch it too, you know. So the fee at the end of the day, it's a small price to pay. I know a lot of people don't want to pay Misha, but it is what it is.
Yeah, the quality's good. Coach Bullock checking in from Oxford, Mississippi, former head coach of the Portageville Bulldogs. Good to hear from him.
Higginbottom, boy, that looked like it's going to be a pass, and that stalled out. I thought Higginbottom was going to try to rear back and throw it. And we've got action over here on the sidelines. Yeah, they're pushing and shoving. The personal flag was thrown. That's all that will come of that. I didn't see any punches thrown, just pushes and shoves, and here comes another flag.
Yeah, there's just not much room over here. They were, looks like number 11.
Yeah, I think they just kind of had a skirmish right there at the sideline, and then it got de-escalated fairly quickly.
Take a timeout.
Folks, as they sort this out, we will keep it rolling here. Definitely 2 personal fouls coming on this play.
I think somebody said something. Maybe came from the Madrid County Central side. I don't know.
Yeah, at this point, I don't see any ejections coming out of this. Like I said, I didn't see any punches thrown. This is going to be a quick, sorted out 15-yard penalty.
No, it was nothing major that I saw from both teams. Just
Actually, there's 3 flags. So the first one is at the 41, so that's going to be the play out of bounds. The first one, that goes against Portageville, and now these offset. So that one goes against New Madrid. So offsetting and penalties, we would just replay the down.
Yeah, just not much room here. I'll tell you what, this is a beautiful facility. This press box up here is very impressive. Folks here at Portageville done a fine job with the upkeep, the new concession stands and restrooms behind us.
And James, personal fouls thrown, emotions, you could hear it in the crowd, you know, and the players. I want to credit both head coaches. We just got a shot of Coach Fullhart across the way with Jimmy Smith. Very good conversation. Both of them talking, explaining, and no emotions being shown right there. Nate Watkins also talked to Coach Bidwell for Portageville there, explaining what happened. Both of those coaches handled themselves extremely well in an emotional setting.
Yeah, those guys been around a long time, veteran guys, and you know, like I said, I didn't see anything malice. You know, it's just a rivalry game, and sometimes things get heated in the heat of the moment. And
so, James, there were 3 flags on the field. Here comes the other. You had 2 flags were offsetting. And then now there's going to be a late flag. The 3rd flag coming in was against New Madrid.
Yes.
So that's going to reset the 15. So an offsetting and the 3 penalties, that's the one out of bounds was against Portageville, I believe. One of them in the middle of the field, maybe against New Madrid, and then another in the middle field against New Madrid is what I thought I saw signaled.
Yeah, I think on that one something was said, and that's when the late one came in. So we'll be back to football here shortly. Some final explanations are given to Coach Aaron Bywell, and maybe not. See Jimmy coming in.
I'm guessing Coach Fullhart had a question there because. Yeah, Jimmy Smith is coming in. I think the question may be the question of the football, the spot. Things has got really confusing here late in the 3rd. A couple more area teams, James, looking at districts, Class 5. I believe Farmington in first up there. Cape trying to make a push to finish second in that. It looks like Farmington, I believe, is going to finish first. That has been another fine district. I really didn't see Cape finish as strong as they did this year once they lost Boyd. He could be back this coming week for them, so I think that's a big plus for Cape Central if so going into the playoffs.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, Bobby, he got hurt down here in New Madrid County early against, I guess that would have been week one.
Week 1 or 2 maybe, yeah,
week
that was.
Because I had New Madrid at East Prairie week 2, so that would be big to get him back come district time. I like this. Both officials are talking to both teams. And now we're going to bring the football this way.
And that may have been an explanation. So if you go back when Smitty was pointing at the ground, he was pointing about this same spot on the field. If he come in pointing at the ground right there, and now that football is spotted at the 39-yard line.
Jimmy had it right the whole time over there. He's been around a long time. Good, just a heck of a high school official. And
yeah, nobody can accuse that official of not being able to see, right?
Right.
Here is the run up the middle of the field there. That is number 11 on the play, and he's still on his feet. He pushes over his own man trying to get downfield and does to the 35-yard line. And that is number 11. James, I will let you check that for me.
I love the fight. That's Parker Laws.
And another flag. That one may go against Portageville by the reactions on the field.
Laws just kind of ran over the number 66, Terrence Boyd.
So the first down will stand, and they will back him up 15 yards. So it's still going to be a first down here, regardless of the penalty, because it was after the play.
Kind of ran over his own lineman and kept going. I love the fight by Laws on that one.
So we're waiting on the call to come in. Unsportsmanlike against Portageville, so they will mark off the 15 yards after the end of the run, so stays first down.
Just a bad penalty here. You know, you're winning a game. You got a lot to play for. Late in the third quarter, you're driving, and then something like that happens. Just deflator. So we'll see how the Bulldogs respond.
First and 10 Bulldogs.
So first and 10, ball at midfield. Clock has 1:55 and now counting. Seems like we have been in the third quarter now for a while, James. Here's the play. They will pass. Warren throws it downfield, has a man, Bell, and it's caught. Bell's now down near the 10-yard line. Big pickup for the Bulldogs.
Boy, heck of a play by number 3, Jack Bell. And he just went out and wanted that ball more, went out and got it. Heck of a job. Good pass by Warren.
Yeah, up the right sideline there, goes up and makes a fantastic catch, and now has Portageville threatening here late in the third.
For another first down Bulldogs.
Parker Law now the deep back, number 11. Hickenbottom, your slot receiver there. A little bit of a change from what we've seen earlier in this football game. Here's a hand, goes to Law. He's going to go upfield for a couple, maybe down to about the 10.
Parker Laws on the carry.
Well, nice tackle there by number 53, Brian Waters. Sophomore for the Eagles.
So 2nd and 8 now. Now looks like Hickenbottom may join Law in the backfield.
Inside a minute.
And he will split out now.
Portageville taking their time, getting the play call they want in. They're checking their wristbands.
2 receivers to the top, empty to the bottom for the Bulldogs. Law, your deep back. Here's the snap, goes to Law. He's got it upfield. He's got a crease and a hole down to near the 5-yard line on that play.
Parker Laws on the carry.
We're up 3rd and 8.
So Laws now, that's probably going to take us to fourth because the play clock is at 32 and the game clock is 17. So good separation. I would assume Portageville may just take us to the fourth.
That'll be 3rd and 5 for the Bulldogs.
3rd and 5 situation, and indeed, that's what they're going to do. They're going to run this one out. And there it is. That will take us to the fourth. It's 14-0 in Portageville. It's been Bulldogs tonight.
With your score.
SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
Welcome back to Portageville as the Bulldogs are threatening 3rd and 5. James, real quickly, a look around the area. Ranked teams in the state right now. In Class 6, Jackson comes in at number 4 at the 8-0 record. In Class 5, Farmington ranks number 9 in the state with a 6-2 record. Nobody in the area from Class 4 ranks, and in Class 3 it is Valley Catholic 2. Dexter falls to 6 after last week. St. Genevieve now crawls into the top 10 at number 9. And also we have Class 2. It is Crothersville. They rank at number 7. No one in Class 1 in the state rankings right now.
And Addison Gurley. Give it up once again for your cheerleaders.
So Portageville now staring at 12 minutes away from winning a hard-fought matchup with the Eagles.
Yeah, we'll see how Coach Bidwell comes out and plays the fourth quarter. I would assume they keep the ball on the ground with Antonio Deuce Higginbottom along with number 20, Brody Warren.
That is Higginbottom, your deep back here. Laws in motion. That is going to go to Higginbottom up the middle. He's going to push forward, and he fumbles a football on the ground, and the Eagles will recover.
Wow, and again, that's number 8, Malachi Hughes.
So we're going to check the flag, New Madrid, and that's a false start. That is going to be declined, so New Madrid County Eagle football.
Wow.
False start on the Bulldogs, my bad. They are declining the penalty.
So New Madrid County Central will take over 1st and 10 from their own 6-yard line.
So what was sure to be 2-down territory and the Bulldogs threatening for the touchdown is now a turnover, and it's still a 2-score game, but New Madrid needs to get together in offense in a hurry.
Yeah, they've got the field spread here. Let's see how they come out and attack. Maybe use some of that speed.
You know, and I look back through the season for New Madrid, they played Cape Central really close. Played Dexter in a good game. And then, judging by it, I said, boy, I thought that New Madrid played Kennett in a good game. And judging coming into the night, I just felt like the Eagles would have put up a strong fight. But, boy, Portageville has answered at every turn. Here's a snap's going to be a pitch wide out to Minner. He's going to get it upfield for some yards there and picks up about 5 on the play maybe.
Portageville's played a pretty clean game. You know, like I said, we mentioned a lot of their gang tackling. They just use the term swarm. But a good game for them so far, so we'll see how it plays out. Anything can happen here. Plenty of time left to play in the fourth quarter.
That was actually a pickup of 8, so 2nd and 2 here. Hughes is now your quarterback. I'm sorry that it's not Hughes. That's another young man there. That's a pass quick out. And
yeah, that's number 12, Marcus Granberry.
So not
Freshman.
really sure what happened to Moore there, but Granberry, I would say limited exposure this year.
Yeah, he's listed as a freshman. I know I didn't see him at all week 2 when I had him at East Prairie, and that was another close game. 44-40, I believe New Madrid won that one.
Two backs here for the Eagles. There's a low snap that is given to Williams. He tries to get outside, cannot. Portageville, again, third down. They have done a very nice job of third down stops tonight.
Well, I believe that was, again, number 11, Parker Laws. He's slow getting up.
That is a loss of about 2 on the play.
Loss of 2 on the play. That'll bring up 4th and 3.
So 4th and 3. This is a big moment in this football game. Generally, it's been off tackle unless Hughes has been able to break one up the middle. Hughes looks like a blocking back here. Stacked up, that's Hughes in motion. Here's the hand that goes to Minner. He's trying to get it upfield, and he's not going to get there. He is stopped short of the first, so that's going to be a turnover, Bulldog football.
Excellent play by the defense there.
Huge play.
And that is a turnover on downs, Bulldog.
Number 52, Tavion Bogan, was in over there. 1st and 10, Portageville.
So right now, Portageville has New Madrid's back against the wall yet again.
Bulldogs inside the 20-yard line.
9:47 on the clock here in the 4th.
Got 2 wide here at the bottom of the screen for Portageville.
I say this is going to be all Parker Laws right here. Here's the snap, goes to Laws up the middle. He will push forward and fall down to about the 11-yard line.
Nice job lead blocking there, number 53. Again, Maxie Ordez. We've mentioned his name a lot on the defensive side of the ball. Make his presence known on the offense side of the ball now in the 4th quarter.
Good by the coach here. He was in no hurry to get this play called in, letting the clock tick down. Good time management right here by Portageville.
Veteran move. We're inside of 4. They better go. 3, 2. They're going to take a timeout.
No, that's actually 10 seconds there, James. I believe the goalpost was blocking you.
Okay, I'm shielded.
Here's a play here. Here's Laws up the field. He is down inside the 5 there.
Rumbling forward inside the 5-yard line. That'll be a first.
Okay, now I see where it's split. Yeah.
So the Bulldogs now 1st and goal from the 3. They will again milk this clock down to probably around 10 seconds before they really get set to go.
And you got to think they punch one in here, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, it will be tough going, no doubt, if they do.
Then you're looking at onside kicks and having to hit deep shots.
Play clock now at 10. Very good time management here by Portageville. Here it is, Laws with the football, and he's stuffed. That is Malachi Hughes again coming through and making a big tackle for the Eagles.
That young man's had a nice game for Coach Fullhart's New Madrid County Central Eagles. He's been everywhere tonight.
So now it's going to back him up 2nd, and we have it, I believe, at the 4-yard line. It is 2nd and 4 from the 4. Still Parker Laws in the backfield. There's a snap, goes inside to Warren, and that's a touchdown. The Bulldogs are in again. It is now 20-0.
Warren carries it in for another Bulldog touchdown.
So Brody Warren puts them back on the board, and James, this game's all of a sudden gotten really tough for New Madrid.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't see this one coming tonight, Bobby. I think you'll be in agreement. And
I thought it would be a very close game, but I thought the speed of New Madrid would be too much to handle, but really the game hasn't been one on the speed. It's been, and there's a kick, that's a lot of pressure on it, but it's up and it's good, so 21-0. I've got to credit what I've seen up front out of Portageville. The offensive defensive line, very disciplined. They haven't jumped off sides, hadn't had a false start really thrown on them. Very, very impressed by how well they've stayed focused in this football game, and they've just played the better game up front.
Yeah, again, this definitely didn't see New Madrid County Central not scoring. But again, 7:34. Now you're going to have to take some shots. You're looking onside kicks if you do get in the end zone. So not impossible, but definitely time is not on their side.
And, you know, I'm making a very general statement about all football, not New Madrid necessarily, but here's the points in practice all week where you work on a crisp route. Just because it's say a freshman or sophomore that you're going up against in practice doesn't mean you can take the play off. You know, it's easy to beat them. No, you've got to be crisp with your routes because this is the way you find yourself getting open in the football game, which New Madrid needs to find a way to do here.
Yeah, we used to call that brother lawn. I mean, you got to go out and if you're on the scout team, you've got to. It's your job to get those guys ready to play on Friday night. In this case, Thursday night, because you know chances are the next year or two you're going to be the one at starter, and depend on some young kid. You don't want them taking it easy on you in practice to get you prepared.
And vice versa, if you're the starting wide receiver. There's another onside kick, and Portageville will recover. They cannot advance. It was off of New Madrid, so that is going to be down just inside the 50. And they caught New Madrid sleeping, so Portageville did not need to do it. They're up 3 scores, but they kept New Madrid sleeping right there and said, you know what, we're going to take advantage of the situation, and did.
Now you're going to see a lot of milking the clock. And ball's going to be on the ground. It's going to be 1st and 10. I think we've got officials time. No, we've got a timeout in Madrid County Central.
So they will take one. We will step aside as well. 7:31 left in the 4th here in Portageville.
Hi, I'm Karen Cook with Young Real Estate, and this home checks all the boxes.
Step into timeless charm with this truly unique 4-bedroom, 2-bath brick home situated on 4 lots.
So let's get your showing on the books. Call or text me today.
Since 1984, Bagby Wealth Management has assisted clients in reaching their personalized financial goals. Whether it's retirement, investments, or securing your family's future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. For more information, please call or visit our office in Dexter today. Your path starts here.
Back in Portageville, 7:31 left in the 4th. Portageville all over the Eagles in this one, 21-0. And now the Eagles are back on defense yet again after the recovered onside kick. Got to say,
yeah,
James,
definitely. I mean, definitely they weren't trying to rub their nose in it. That's the kicking. That was the game plan for tonight. They just got a good bounce and made a good play.
Yeah, and Coach Bidwell's done a fantastic job. He knew then he did not want to give the chance of New Madrid's speed to get the football back and close the game. As Laws in the backfield. Here's a snap that goes up to Brody Warren. He's got good room to run. Now down to inside the 30 to about the 23-yard line or so.
Brody Warren trucking on down inside.
Oh, a nice run by Brody Warren.
Inside hand, and Warren just took off on that play.
Saw his dad do that back in the early to mid-90s. His dad, Jarrett Warren, played against him since 7th grade and did a fine job at running back for Portageville.
New running back has checked in for Portageville, number 8.
Number 8 there checking in. That's James Shalley.
So Shalley now the deep back behind Warren. Here's the hand to Shalley. He's going to get that up right there, and New Madrid just couldn't bring him down. Powers his way down to near the 10.
James Shalley on the carry.
Number 7, Jones, the senior, defensive back for New Madrid County Central.
Bulldogs.
So Portageville now clock under 7 as it ticks away.
The 11-yard line for the Bulldogs.
Ball at the 11 here.
I will say, New Madrid County Central fans, they've stayed and supported their team over there. You like to see that over on the far sideline.
Clock now under 10 seconds on the play clock as Warren takes that down. Snaps it at 2. Hand to Shelley up the middle again. He pushes the goal line, and he is in. Touchdown again, Portageville.
Boy, a heck of a job there, Bobby Lee, blocking number 52, Tavion Bogan, leading the charge for the Bulldogs.
Well, Portageville tonight has powered their way on the ground and also slipped in a deep pass or two to catch New Madrid off guard, and now have a commanding 27-28 ensuing on this kick.
Yeah, good mix. I really like the play calls by Coach Bidwell and his staff. I feel like they've taken the shots when they needed to, and there's another flag.
Yeah, we will let them get that sorted out. You know, and Coach Bidwell, I think, knows his team. They're not a passing team, they're a running team, but he has picked his spots very well when he threw the football tonight.
He has. I feel like Max Warren done a great job laying the ball out there, and Bell just attacking, going for the ball. Just seemed like that last one was more of an effort play, and it was one of those deals with who wants the ball more, and he went and got it.
That's a personal foul against New Madrid, so that will be on the kickoff. They going to actually have a re-kick.
Number 10, we want to get his name right. That was one of the he was listed as Ryland Parton there in the first. That's why I knew the roster was wrong, but this is number 10, Tanner Hopgood. Appreciate the folks here at Aycorp and also at Portageville High School getting us the correct rosters. They've done a great job accommodating.
So the extra point is no good. It will stay 27-0 here. 6:08 left in the fourth.
Total score, Portageville Bulldogs 27, New Madrid County Central Eagles 0.
Well, it sets up for an interesting tonight. Portageville folks, you need to be scoreboard watching for Saxony Lutheran to see what happens in their game. I believe they play Redbud. Do not know much about Redbud, Illinois, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes, but Portageville could find themselves as the number 2 seed in that district.
Coach Red's out there, Ashley Swims, longtime coach here at Portageville, former head coach of the Bulldogs. Let's see if special teams coordinator, let's see if he sticks with the onside, how they've been doing it. Again, not trying to rub New Madrid's nose in. I think that's just how they came in game plan to they didn't want to kick it deep to the return man for Central. Looks like they may spread it out a little bit now.
Yeah, not huddled as much, and a 4-score game now. A little bit more of a hands team in there for New Madrid throw up front.
Oh, they're still kind of bunting. They may do it again. Let's see. No, they're going to spread them out. I like the call there. Coach Swims.
I wouldn't be bothered if they bunched it again like that, just like they did here. It's worked all night. And there's loose football on the ground. New Madrid does cover up, though.
Where's a fight for it there at the bottom? I don't know. No, New Madrid got it.
You know, you can't fault Portageville for doing what they're doing in a kicking game. Why kick it deep and let speed get a hold of the ball with room to run? They've kept this thing tight and where they can get to the ball and cover up quick, and it's on the ground. I applaud the special teams right here by Portageville.
Yeah, there's kind of a squib kick there by Portageville. And so New Madrid County Central will take over 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. 6:04 left to play. Got an aces formation. It's two to the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. Shotgun, 1 back set.
And they're going to pass here. Quarterback got pressure and taken down. That is going to be another sack tonight for Portageville. Number 60 on that play.
Yeah, that's number 60, Braden Jeffries, a sophomore. That young man is a heck of a baseball player in the spring for Coach Tyler Trober.
Yeah, the situation right now, Portageville can now kind of sit back and pass rush up front. They're probably going to rush 4, drop 7, I would say. And really the key is get to the quarterback and keep everything in front of you if you're Portageville.
You got trips to the top of the screen for the Eagles. 1 back set in the pistol.
There's a snap. He'll look, gets that out quick and incomplete. Intended for number 30. I think that is Jack Pipkins.
And he almost threw a pick there. Number 8 was sitting ready to go. James Shalley. It's going to bring up 3rd and 16. It's number 55. Armand Taylor checks in for Portageville.
I have not seen any movement from Moore over on the New Madrid sideline to say he might come back into this game.
Yeah, I don't see him over there. If I'm not mistaken, I think he had a good showing at the state wrestling meet last year.
There's another flag coming in as we've got a player down and not really a whole lot on the play.
That's Jeffries getting up. Gingerly, Braden Jeffries.
We will get a check here. That is in the area of a hold. Clock is stopped at 5:07 left in this. And it's going to be a personal foul chop block. That's going to go against the Eagles. So that will back them up, I believe, half the distance of the goal on that play. So the Eagles now on a 3rd and 16.
Third and long.
Number 3 loosening up, Jack Bell.
Now that is Hughes now up the middle. He gets it up to around the 22-yard line.
Tackle by number 24. Caden Jones. Good sportsmanship shown by both teams there.
Clock continues to click down here, 4th and 16, and we will see Hughes will back up and punt this way.
That's going to drop back number 3, Jack Bell for the return.
Yeah, they've got 2 guys.
Higginbottom, high snap.
Here's Hughes, gets that away, low kick on the ground, and that's going to roll up to near the 50-yard line. Rolls dead just shy of the 50, so that's where the Bulldogs will take over.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bobby, I almost thought he was going to fake it and throw it. You see how he kind of popped up with his hand on the high snap? But end up good job getting the punt off as we're just over 4 minutes left to play. Regulation.
Yeah, the nice way to end the season for the Portageville Bulldogs. What I'm going to tell you, we have done this game now several times on Thursday nights. Here at the end of the year, it's always Portageville New Madrid on Thursday night. It's a fun time. You know, you've got all the people who want to watch high school football. They're tuned into this game because there's no other games been played tonight. So they've got that crowd to watch that. And these two teams never really disappoint.
No, definitely some storied programs on both sides. And it's been fun, even though it didn't turn out the way we predicted. It's been interesting.
Here's a hand, goes up the middle for a couple of yards there, still on his feet. Pushes, and it's first down. He's going to push forward for more. Now down to inside the 25. Near the 20-yard line goes Portageville again.
Boy, heck of a job by great James Shalley. Love the fight by that young man.
Shalley's got a good build to him for running back as well. Strong kid, kept his legs going and picked up a large first down.
Number 30, Jack Pipkin on the tackle. He's getting up a little slow.
Looked to be near a 27-yard gain on that play. Again, clock management happening by Portageville right here. They will claw this in slowly. Probably about the 15-second marker. There it is, and they will run it under 10 before they snap. Warren looking at the play clock. He has run that all the way down, probably near 2. That's at 5. He gets that to Shaley. He's going to get it upfield. Good run. Give him 6. Touchdown, Portageville. Back to the end zone again, go the Bulldogs.
And now if you get to 35, which it looks like they're going to line up to kick, but that would start the mercy clock, but not at 34, so they're just going to go for one as Hopgood's going to line it up. Try to redeem himself from last time.
He kicks it. It is up and good. So 34-0. We're going to take a quick 30-second break and be back on Aycorp Sports. Welcome back. 3:25 left in this football game as Portageville now heavily in hand here, 34-0. James, it's been a big fourth quarter for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Portageville's done a nice job controlling the clock. They recovered after the Deuce Higginbottom fumble, ended up getting the ball back. Nice defensive stop. And they've done what they had to do. You know, definitely have several running backs that run hard, some good lead blocking. I really like the defensive line of Portageville, just the way they gang tackle. Just been very impressed by Portageville here tonight.
Yeah, they have really got off the ball well and impressed by the quarterback and the coach's trust in that quarterback now, managing the clock, letting him run it all the way down inside the 5-second mark to burn the clock out of that deal. There's a kick. It's going to be a hard low liner. It's going to go out of bounds. So at the 33, so I'm sure New Madrid will take that up to the 35.
So New Madrid will take over first and 10, 3:25 left. And you got to think, if you're New Madrid County Central, Bobby, you at least want to score, get on the board, get something positive heading into districts play next Friday night around the state.
Yeah, this is a New Madrid team. You know, you'll definitely want to get a check on the quarterback and see if any issues there. But with the speed they have, they've got a lot of talent. They just need to regroup for next week's game and find out where they'll be going to play in their first-round district playoff game.
Oh.
And there's a fumble there. Hughes picks it back up. He's going negative yards, and Portageville's going to cover. They've got him down now at the 25-yard line.
What a heck of a job. Number 30, C.J. Miller, sophomore. As number 44, Tyson Farr, freshman's checking in.
I'll tell you, Portageville's really turned in a solid season. I believe they come in tonight 4-4. I believe this is running up to 5-4 now. Just a really good showing. I mean, you got to look at this team and say, you know, the way they've played tonight gives you a little fear if you got to face them in Class 1, District 1.
Yeah, they really like the coaching moves here. A lot of substitutions coming in as they're kind of playing for next week, getting some of their starters out protected. But Portageville's going to be a team to be reckoned with.
Here is Williams. He's going to try to get that upfield. He makes a couple of guys miss and now stood up at the 44-yard line and stopped there.
A nice block there. Number 30, the senior Jack Pipkin on the outside for New Madrid County Central.
So ball at the 44. Clock now will tick down to the 2-minute mark. Third down and about 5 to go on the play.
Madrid County Central kind of taking their time, getting a play call in. Got an aces formation, one back set.
There's a snap. They will look to pass. They get that out. It is complete to Williams. He is going to have the first down, up past the first down now. Now down to the 40. Gets it up the sideline and is out of bounds and taken down near the 25-yard line at the, I believe, the 20, right at the 25.
Mason Babb on the tackle. Again, lost substitutes in on the defense for Portageville. Good to see those kids out there getting some playing time. I'm sure they work hard getting their starters ready, and that's some guys that Coach Bidwell and his staff's going to have to call on here in the near future, I'm sure.
Clock continues to tick as it nears 1 minute mark. Matters is set. That is Williams in motion. There's the snap. And we've got a penalty on the play. It's going to be a false start against the Eagles.
False start on the play. And back to the Eagles up 5 yards. And we'll go first and 15.
So 5-yard penalty, and they will reset there, and clock starts. So now it takes under a minute in this football game. No hurry to get this in. There are at least 2 more plays, this play and the next, I believe. They may be, no, they can run it out after this if they do not make a play here. Here's the hands going to go up the middle, stopped and stacked up. No gain on the play, really.
Number 55, Armand Taylor on the tackle.
Armand Taylor on the tackle, along with number 64, Brock Murphy, and number 24, Caden Jones for Portageville. And that's just about going to do it, Bobby.
Yeah, they're calling in another play, but I don't know that they're going to get this off.
No sense of urgency over here. We'll see if they appears they might get one last play off.
Here it is. They do get the snap off. They're going to pass, and they've got pressure coming, and he's going to be sacked again. What a way for Portageville to end it in fittingly fashion as they have dominated the game and take a sack to end it. 34-0, and Portageville dominates the night as they wrap up their regular season, and now they'll wait to see how districts will fall out.
Both teams line up to shake hands, and Bobby, I'm going to be honest, I'm looking forward to tomorrow night at Scott City. At first, we kind of talked off the air. We're kind of worried about the weather, possibly some rain, but I think we're going to be good.
I think the weather's going to be good. It'll be a little chill in the air. As it'll be a beautiful setting up top of Scott City. Great look out over the town, looking back at Cape Central there, or Cape Girardeau. And I think it's going to be a good one. I think both teams have got to come out ready to play. Look, if Dexter had won last weekend, it would have been tough. But Scott City's still got something to play for here. They're sitting in second place, and a win propels them to first. Dexter's got a lot to play for because they've got Park Hills who could potentially be knocking on that door. The most fascinating district right now in this area is Class 3 District 1 at this moment to see how that plays out. We know how this one's going to play out in Class 1. Charleston's going to jump to 1 no matter win or lose tomorrow. They're playing up a division there against Sykeston. So Charleston's going to finish the 1. It's the 2 and the 3 we do not know. Saxony. Can Portageville make up those numbers there? That'll be a great matchup to follow to see how that plays out. But I think it's going to be a fun night in Scott City. I think there's going to be a lot of fight up there tomorrow night.
Yeah, I do know I'm going to dress a little bit more warmly than I have been this season. Probably have some long trousers on. And we look forward to calling to it. So tune us in tomorrow night.
Yeah, for myself, for all the staff here at Aycorp, for James Hodges as well, saying good night from Portageville, and we will see you tomorrow night.